Gift, wear, share on the go with Jewellery Maker.
Hi, I'm Sylvie Fairhurst from the Beadworkers Guild, and I'm really excited to say that Jewellery Maker are going to be with us for their third year running on International Beading Week. International Beading Week is very exciting. We have people from all over the globe coming together to bead. Jewellery Maker will have lots of competitions and bead launches, so make sure you stay tuned on Jewellery Maker all week.
Are you new to jewellery making? Not sure where to start? Then tune into Jewellery Maker every Thursday at 6 p.m. for our Get Started hour. One of our fantastic designers will be showing you basic techniques, giving you lots of hints and tips, bringing you one of our specially designed kits for newbies, and showing you step-by-step demonstrations to get you started on your jewellery making journey. Get started with Jewellery Maker every Thursday at 6 p.m.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Email help@jewellerymaker.com or drop us a message on our Facebook page.
Oh, I tell you what, it's so nice to be here, especially on a morning show. I think this is the last time I was sitting here at 8 a.m. was back in March. I think it was the first day that they sort of said about lockdown. So it's really, really strange to be back on the morning show with you, but it's amazing. We have got a jam-packed show. I've been talking to our producer, Tom, for so long about this show. We've got loads of me. I said that like it was a chore, didn't I? It wasn't a chore. It's actually been really, really exciting going through all of the different stock that we've got. We've got so many bundles, so many amazing bundles, and I'm joined by the one and only Alison Tarry. I'm so happy to be back with you.
Haven't seen you I haven't worked for ages.
We've been crossing sort of ships, haven't we? Passing ships, but it's so nice to be back with you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Early morning, and you look gorgeous this morning.
So do you. You look gorgeous. It's great to have you.
I've still got lockdown hair.
We've got so much today, haven't we?
I know. I can't believe I'm like, oh, I like that, and I'm like, oh, is it and that? Ooh.
Tom's been a bit sneaky actually. He's put together some awesome bundles, hasn't he?
Has, absolutely. And perfect time for it, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Summer, you know, and it sounds weird, you know, kids are now on summer holidays, like they haven't just been at home all the time.
Yeah.
We've got lots of goodies for people.
Oh, you're going to love it, you're going to love it. So, coming up this first hour, we've got, well, of course, our early bird special. We've also got a great selection of Tanzanite nuggets coming up. Aquamarine also to watch out for. And then we've also got, oh, by the way, Endless Loom bundle. Now, this was after the madness that we had during International Beading Week. We were talking to Leslie and Gemma Crow about the Endless Loom, and they were constantly saying, Alison Tarry's done this, she's brilliant at these. I know that you've probably seen a demo, so we did want to do one last sort of bundle of it.
Well, I believe Tom scraped together all the bits that were left, so don't hang around, because it's such a super kit. You know, you can use it, a piece of kit you can use for youngsters. So long as they can hold a needle, they can do it. Right up to, you can keep going. Like I say, the only thing you're going to do is be able to hold a needle, and you can do it. It's so easy, especially with the bands.
Okay, we've got a bundle of bands as well, and as Alison said, it is now last of stock. This is it. It's going to be the last chance to get hold of them. And I know you said they're like gold dust, aren't they? Getting hold of them elsewhere.
The bands are like gold dust. I always get people saying, when are we getting the bands on? I don't know, I keep asking. Because we've tried searching for them, we can't find them.
We've got them coming up before the end of this hour. So, stay tuned. Shall we get started? Are you ready? Those of you that have woken up with us nice and early, you're about to benefit with a brilliant saving on today's early bird. See, I know a lot of people who set their alarm at 8 o'clock ready to find out what we've got as the early bird. Now, I know that this is one of certainly my favourites, but also one of your favourites. When you're looking at strawberry quartz, it's just one of the most beautiful gems. I know you're not a pink person, Alison, are you?
But this is red, I get away with that.
Yeah.
It's strawberry.
I think actually,
gorgeous.
this isn't necessarily, I would say, if you're at home not a pink person, I still think you will absolutely love this. If you love gemstones like your rutile quartz, and if you love gemstones that have got a bit of personality, they're almost like tourmaline colours. They're beautiful, aren't they? And I must say, they are faceted as well. These are your faceted 3mm rounds, 20 carats. These are great to mix in with any of your beads or any of your smaller...
They go with both the kits we've got.
Brilliant.
Beautifully. They're gorgeous. Whether you're going to bead them, you could use those with the loom. You know, whatever you want to do them, use them with your wire work. They'll go with so much, and they're just such a pretty colour, aren't they? Oh,
I like that you've got the different, see, it's called shaded strawberry quartz, so you're getting almost like that ombre of colour. You've got all of the different shades. We love an ombre strand, don't we?
Love an ombre.
Right, there's loads of you already there. This is already a phenomenal price, agreed? It's our target price. We're going to start the show as we mean to go on at £12.95. This is the early bird. It's the first auction of the day. We want everybody opening their order nice and early. If we are going to go quick, our only fear today is that we've got so much to get through and not enough time. If you can keep up with us, you're going to get some brilliant deals. How good is that, Alison?
That's amazing. That is fantastic.
That is not what we expected on 20 carats of strawberry quartz. You can thank Tom for that. He's in this sort of mood today. We're just, honestly, we are going to spoil you rotten all morning long. We've got Vanessa, Sally Ann, Paula, Greater London, Tracy, Susan, Sandy, Stephanie, Alison, Mandy, Elizabeth. Oh, well done, everybody. Don't forget, those of you that are checking out now, don't worry, you'll only pay 1 P&P throughout the whole of the day. So you can continue to check out your basket as many times as you want and still pay just $3.95. 3mm rounds. Go on, sorry, Alison.
On that strand, you've already saved far more than your postage and packing. I love it.
You're right.
Love it.
You're actually saving more than you're spending, aren't you? Oh, and do you know what? This is going to look beautiful with the aquamarine as well.
Oh, pretty.
What are we going to do on the aquamarine? This is quite scary, actually. I know that we've done the most beautiful, of course, we've just seen the most gorgeous strand of strawberry quartz. We've done a brilliant price. We're going to do another crazy deal on this. What are you, under 10?
What?
Okay.
For the aquamarine?
You've got this on pre-order. Do it, pre-order. If you want it on pre-order, Tom says, go on then, I'll put it on pre-order. Reserve your place, the first 100 of you can get this.
Are they 3 or 4 mil?
I think they're 4 mil by the looks of things. They look
3.5.
3.5s. I don't know if we've seen 3.5 rounds like that.
I'm thinking I'd multi-buy both those strands and use them and make an ombre stretchy.
Oh, gorgeous.
That would look amazing on the loom.
And also, both of them, in fact, are going to go really nicely with your 9 o'clock kicks.
They'll go, with the amethyst, with the peridot, with the citrine, stunning.
Virtually
Stunning.
everybody is multi-buying.
Yeah.
It would be quick for me to say who isn't. There's so many of you there. Well done, Janet, you've got 2. Amani's got 2. Lay's got 2. Most people got 3 as well, Susan. Well done. Right.
Don't blame you.
Don't forget, reserve your place on pre-order for your aquamarine because that limited. There's only 100 of them. There are only 100. This is different. I don't know whether I've ever seen this colour. Ollie, this is Ollie's pick of the day. It's gorgeous. Ollie, our director, 90 carats.
That's lovely. Beautiful stretches with this.
I absolutely love this
Yeah.
colour. Those of you that love gemstones like turquoise, it's
Yeah.
that beautiful sea foam green.
It reminds me, I did a little bird that flies really quickly. Kingfisher.
Yeah.
Kingfisher.
Yeah,
the
it
other
is
day.
kingfisher blue,
and it's
isn't
the
it?
kingfisher blue, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's stunning.
Oh, these are perfect for the summer, aren't
Yeah.
they? Stretchy bracelets, mix them in with your other gemstones, or just keep them as they are. At this price point, we are literally last to stop now. First one's already gone. Keep going through, 90 carats.
And the thing with those, and the ones you've done so far, you don't mind going down the beach with them, you know, wearing them out, going on holiday. We're all starting to go on holidays again, whether we're staycationing or going abroad. We're starting to go out, and they're great for it.
Oh, these are going to be beautiful for your holidays. Okay, we've got, should we do our first bundle?
Can't believe you've got
This
a
is going to
bundle
be
of
so
this.
exciting.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how, by the way, loads of you are already checking out on the aquamarine. It's already going very quickly, and I'm so pleased that you've given everybody a heads up on the looms as well, because the endless looms and the... Have you got the bands on pre-order? Bands are on pre-order as well. Grab them if you can. Now, if you love personalising things, as I know so many of us do, whether it be for gift ideas or dates and birthdays, this is such an amazing skill to have.
It's a fab kit bundle to have. I bought some blanks from us a week or so ago because we got a collie just before lockdown and couldn't go anywhere to get a tag. Oh, I just make my own. Stamp my
good
own.
idea. So
Why
you do
not?
get the blanks in here as
Yeah.
well. So in the kit you get everything that you need to start stamping.
Wow.
Everything you need is always been here, which I must say I've done Impress Art shows and the price is extremely competitive to what you can pay elsewhere. The Juniper, I must say, is one of my favourite alphabets as well. It's really lovely, and it means you don't need to worry about going completely accurately next to each other. It's quite whimsical, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
So you've got your alphabet, 33 pieces of stamps. You've also got your blanks, you've got your stamping block, you've got your hammer, you've got your marker to make it stand out nicely. You've also got your stamping guides. Now it's always been at £94.95, which is fantastic value because we are now very, very limited, and Tom has done a sneaky bundle. I've realised I've been playing detective and I've found out the producers... What? Please will you take one out for me? I would love this. That is so
fabulous.
cool. Because you don't need to be an expert jewellery maker, do you?
No.
To be able to have a play with stamping.
No, absolutely not. And you've got, I love the fact that you get the little shapes as well. So you've got the heart, and it's not just the letters. So you can have a real play. You can personalise things. Absolutely fab. Make little fobs, keyring fobs. It can be unisex. I love it.
Oh, do you know what? Just remember, this is Impress Art. This is the official Impress Art. This isn't a copy. This is quality product that's normally here over £90. We're at £39.95 just because. Spoiling you rotten today, absolutely. That makes it just over £6 a component, just over £6. I mean, that is crazy.
And when you think of the weight in that,
surely,
and the postage.
Yeah, well, just your stamping block alone. The first thing you do when you go to the post office is put your items on the scales, isn't it? Not here, just £3.95, 1p all day, including that. Get it home. Let's jump to, oh, come on, Len, let's do another.
Oh my gosh.
I love a big bundle like this. This is so cool. So, right, let's try and work out all these different gems. So there's loads. You've got microfaceted gems in here. We've got black agate, blue apatite, a huge strand of blue apatite.
Wow.
That's like a metre strand. You've got red garnet, rhodolite garnet, rainbow moonstone, and they are microfaceted, smoky quartz rounds, shell stars, but oh my word, I mean, look at that. And you've also got in the middle there Unikite. All of that is an amazing bundle, isn't it?
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Look at the black with that apatite. Isn't that stunning?
These two together.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Love that.
And I love these nuggets. Right, how is that a metre long piece?
That looks longer than that.
It looks, yeah, 100 centimetres, yeah. It looks absolutely huge. Look, you could skip with that, couldn't you? We're already, but bearing in mind, if you were to break this down and sort of look at the prices individually, there is no way we'd be able to go lower than this, surely.
Well, you've got 8 strands for a start.
Those of you that get up nice and early with us, my word, you benefit. £35, £95. This one, £4 what, sorry? £4.49. £4.49.
Whoa.
£4.49. You guessed it, all of them, £4.49 each. How incredible is that? And I must say, the time and the skill that has gone into microfaceting these.
Oh, I agree with you. I love it. I've got a section of my stash which is just for my microfaceted gemstones. I love them. Absolutely love them.
They're definitely more than £5 normally, aren't they?
Oh gosh, yeah. Stack of bracelets. I use this so much in my wire work. I love them. Spacers, even just use them as spacers.
Oh, dare you say it, spaces, but at these sort of prices, you can, can't you? I love the stars as well. They're so beautiful. You've got the stars, remember you've got your faceted black browns as well. Smoky quartz, there's so many. All 8 strands.
Couple like me.
Brilliant price. I told you it was going to be crazy today. Okay, now, those of you that have been watching Jake's shows on a Thursday, if you've been seeing his big collector shows, they've been...
When you say watching, might have been shopping.
Oh, it's I just find him such a fountain of knowledge. He's just incredible to watch. So those of you that have seen any of his shows and know the importance of purchasing these gemstones right now, this is the last of stock, obviously. Virtually everything sells out with Jake when he's on air. This is now one of the last chances to get Moroccan amethyst.
Stunning.
Now, coming soon, by the way, in the pipelines, we've got very, very exciting collections of moulds coming into the building, which is going to be really good. So we're going to be able to do pendants, earrings. I mean, these are going to be ideal for earrings. Things like this. So we're going to be able to, you can be able to set them, basically.
The blanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, fabulous.
So then you're going to be able to set all of your lovely gemstones. I must say, that colour.
I know.
Colour determines the value in amethyst.
You see, that's amethyst purple. That's it. If someone says amethyst to you, that's what you think of, isn't it?
Absolute textbook colour.
I love it.
Right, we're honouring the price. Because they had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these, they were able to take it so low. We've only got 13 left.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. For 2, by the way, you're definitely getting 2, and you also get your authenticity certificate. They are 100% natural.
Wow.
That colour naturally, and it will say that on your authenticity certificate. Treatment, not enhanced. Oh my word.
Beautiful, isn't it?
There's something about Moroccan amethyst, I must say. It's got some of the best colours. Don't get me wrong, I love Rose de France amethyst, I do. I love the more lavenders, but it is more affordable. This is the colour that is normally very expensive, isn't it?
It is. The quality of the stones, and I've like I say, shopped for a few of our stones, shall we say, and the quality is off the scale. It's beautiful. Oh, absolutely stunning.
Remember, get it home. You've got that extended money back guarantee. Get it home and see them for yourself. Till the end of September, just so you don't need to make any unnecessary trips to the post office. Get them home. See them for yourself. Right, okay. Let's jump ahead. We've got another Moroccan amethyst. This time, what shape are we looking at? Oval again. This time 3. So you could do a ring and a pair of earrings, or you could do a pendant. You can make suites of jewellery with this. 3 of your Moroccan amethysts. Look at them. They're cut to perfection as well. The lapidary is beautiful.
You can use them in your wire work.
Okay, so if we haven't, I was going to say, if you're not, you know, if you too excited, you don't want to wait for when these mounts come. How else can we set these? So
you can set these, and both. There's various different techniques that you can set them with. Yeah. And there's a very easy, quick. It's a bit fiddly, but it's a quick way of doing it where you wrap wire around it. Okay. Fabulous ways of doing it. You can do. You can prong set them. You can, if you've got any of your argentium, you could play with that and make a mount with that.
Brilliant.
So there's a lot of ways. Silversmithing's going to be coming, the mounts are going to be coming. It's just amazing. You can set them in your clays. Brilliant.
Oh, so there's so many options.
Yeah.
£10.95.
Oh my
Even
gosh.
if you're not quite sure yet how you're going to set them, get them home. These are unmissable gemstones. I would take them to my jewellers. Even.
Yeah.
They're calibrated sizes, aren't they?
They're calibrated sizes, and a jeweller's going to have access to those mounts anyway.
Yeah.
You know, if you want them setting into gold,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can.
Absolutely worthy of gold, I
Yeah.
must say as well. The quality is absolutely worthy of that gold because the colour, the clarity of them, they're 100% natural,
Yeah.
and you're getting all 3 6x4s for 11, just, no, not 11, £10.95. £10.95. Well done,
imagine
Stephanie and Linda.
In a triplet ring.
Oh, yeah. Good idea, because I must say, yeah, you're getting
go
3.
mad. £10.95.
And they're all matching quality, I must say, as well. They're all beautiful.
I think that's what I've noticed as well about them. So when you're getting a parcel of 2s, 3s or more, they're all matching.
The consistency
Yeah,
of quality.
absolutely beautiful.
Right,
Stunning.
let's do a huge quantity. Should we get everybody involved? We know how busy it is already this morning. We've got mixed shapes. Oh, this is brilliant. In fact, let me put them on here.
Oh,
Look!
yes.
You can have a parcel of your own Moroccan amethyst. I mean, a whole collection of Moroccan amethyst. This is absolutely amazing. I don't know how the best way of showing you, but you can see we've got ovals, pear shapes, rounds in there, a whole
Wow,
collection.
look at that.
There's only 21 available. Only 21 available though.
They're
I don't
just
think it's going to be
gorgeous.
enough to go around. When was this on with Jake then? When did we... It was back in June, so it's now real last chances on these, I must say. It's last to stock. Right. £79.95. Think about what you're going to pay individual pieces of jewellery. How much are you going to charge if you're making to sell?
Solitaire ring, that would look beautiful.
Absolutely. This is the great thing. At £19.95, they're all large enough to be set as solitaires. I refuse to say that until I believe it when I see it, Tom. What are you on about? It's like, I'm still not done. How? Surely if we're going to do another crash, we're going back up. No way. Right, Claire in Bristol, Collector in London, Collector in Yorkshire, Susan in Sussex. Do you want a deal?
Yes, please.
I know you're a savvy buyer, aren't you?
Oh, I
You
am.
know a deal when you see one, Alison.
Oh, yes. I'm twitching.
How?
Oh my gosh.
Right, I'm presuming you're just getting one of these. In this selection, just so you know, I've got around there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 12 individual gemstones
Just over
here.
£1 each. That's bonkers, isn't it?
The time that it will have taken to cut, to polish, to
Yeah.
facet,
Yeah.
pre-form it. I mean, that is unbelievable. Look who's in, Mikey B. Woo, woo, woo.
Morning, Mikey.
Good morning, how are you feeling? He's ready for his show tomorrow. Everybody must send in all of their lovely messages in for our
Yeah.
Mikey B. Show support for
He's
him.
so excited.
He's messaged in, good morning, beautiful
Morning,
ladies
darling.
and team. Oh, that amethyst is gorgeous.
It is, Mikey. It is.
You know
And-
Mikey as well, don't you? Have you met Mikey?
and that looked lovely in some of his pieces. I know he's
Gorgeous.
been buying as well.
Absolutely, yeah, Mikey's involved. Yvonne, Linda, Mikey,
Yeah.
Sandy, Pamela,
Wow.
Greater London, Diana, Paula, Rachel, Jean, Sharon, Christine, Pat, Claire, London, Tina, Alison, Yorkshire and Susan, all involved. £12.95, about to
Bonkers.
sell out. Oh, I'm exhausted. They're like, we are just beginning. We've got so
warm-up.
much to do today. Oh, I must say, by the way, the aquamarine on pre-order, absolutely flying out. If you do want to go to the web, can you see the actual price that we're closing at? Yeah. We've made it there for everybody. We've gone straight down on the web to the price point that we're going to be going to. So that's coming up.
Stunning.
We'll do it in literally a couple more, not long to wait. Let's jump to a big curve chain. Is this sterling silver? That is 40 grams of solid sterling silver. The prices of solid sterling silver have absolutely rocketed. I mean, I think they've gone up by £100 a kilogram or something, so a lot in the last few days even. But that doesn't reflect our prices, does it? Which is crazy, because regardless of what goes on in the market, if we get a deal, we'll pass on the savings to you. That's what I love about Jewellery Maker, and this is why gemstones like Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, gemstones like Grandidierite that I've got later on, what's going on in the world of gold and silver, no matter what happens, we will always pass on the savings that we have. Is there one? Oh no, only one. Oh, there's way more than one of you that have got this in your basket, just so you know. It's first to confirm. Diana, well done, you got it. Those of you that have already reserved your place on pre-order, you can sit back, relax and enjoy this auction. Are you ready? It is our aquamarine star buy. So, all morning long, I've been given sheets and sheets of star buys galore today. We have got so much to bring you. When it comes to your big four and gemstones that are, well, of course, the big four, ruby, sapphire, emerald and diamonds. Outside of the big four, I'd go as far as saying that this is probably the most famous gemstone there is. You do not need to go far to see aquamarine selling for thousands. This is one of the most beautiful, beautiful tranquil colours as well. I think it's what we've definitely needed. A lot of people have been requesting aquamarine, and personally, I follow gemstones because of their chemical compositions and their rarity and also the way that they look, the beauty, all the fun stuff, yeah. But I know so many people, my mum and my sister, I know follow the different healing properties and meanings that are associated sometimes with gemstones, and they're huge, huge fans of aquamarine. So, depending on why you're choosing this today, we're going to make sure the price point is incredible. You've got 33 carats of one of the most famous gemstones in the world, and they're all faceted as well. They are beautiful, beautiful gemstones, and undeniably aquamarine. You know, you were saying earlier on with the amethyst.
Yeah.
What I love about this is you look at it and there's no questioning what the gemstone is.
No, and people out there know it.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of the, because they used to, it was one of the main engagement rings, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Amethyst, aquamarine, and your big five. Yeah. Well, I'd say your big four. Less people know your tanzanite, but they know aquamarine. It's almost like it's a comfort blanket. So when I used to do a stall, I'd have amethyst, I'd have aquamarine, and then I'd have labradorite. So they're comfortable with the aquamarine and the amethyst, and they're fascinated by the labradorite, and it pulls people into your stall.
It's a really good point, actually, because if you are making to sell, I suppose you've got to think more about what everybody else would like, as opposed to your personal favourites. And trust me, this is something, it's like that, me and Michael have to think about this when we're thinking about songs for, to sing and perform, because we have to think, right, what do we want to sing? It's probably not what you want to hear. We have to pick songs that you want to hear. Oh, they're being ever so rude. Pardon? We're going to have to do The Greatest Showman, and we hate The Greatest Showman. We love The Greatest Showman. Right, are you ready? 33 carats of aquamarine.
Oh, it is
a no-brainer. No wonder there were so many of you that saw that on the web and thought, right, I'm already on board and I'm buying 4s and 5s. I've got Pauline buying 3, Morag buying 3, Judith buying 3, Leslie buying 2, Rosemary's there, Karen, well done, buying 4. There's so many people stocking up on one of the most famous gemstones. I must say, before I joined Jewellery Maker, yes, I knew aquamarine, and yes, I knew it was very famous and very regal. Never thought I'd be ever able to own it. It's so sought after. Do you know the tanzanite nuggets?
Yes.
Just think it.
They look lovely.
just to show different shades of blue as well. Potentially, the deal of the day turquoise. Blues, of course, Pantone colour of the year. Aquamarine, Tanzanite and Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
I'll have that kit, please.
I tell you what,
Beautiful.
those three, together or separately just for your stash, to have, like you say, if you're making to sell, I've got an aquamarine option, I've got a Tanzanite option, and I've got a Sleeping Beauty turquoise option. That's incredible.
And I'd mix them all together, and you could use a small amount of, you know, have a main gemstone, like you said, you've got your 3 options, and have a main gemstone with highlights of the other 2 in it. It would look
beautiful.
lovely.
Remember, it's not just birthstone. If you're thinking of making birthstone jewellery, it's beautiful. Hello, Susan, Jill, Christine, Angela, Collection Yorkshire, Anne, Greater London, Sean, Kaz. The phone lines have gone bananas this morning. It's so lovely to have your company. How are you this Saturday morning? It's so good to be back with the morning team, by the way.
We love having you.
It is quite an unearthly hour to set your alarm, isn't it? What time's your alarm? 3:30?
No, I leave the house at 3:30.
Oh! That is unearthly. How about you, Michael? What time do you set the alarm?
Well, today or usually? It's 4:45 usually.
Usually.
And then get up at 5.
Usually.
Yeah, not today.
Not today.
Ha.
You like to snooze today. What number 8 did you say? So, let's do some Tanzanite. We were just talking about it. Like you say, it's actually, we were talking about the big 4, and so many people now say the big 5.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it, actually? If you think about sapphire, another blue gemstone, how many hundreds of years it took to build the reputation that it has. Tanzanite's done it in 1 generation.
Yeah. Straight there, bam, thanks very much, I'm there.
Gorgeous. Oh, I haven't even mentioned, I think I'm a bit nervous if I'm honest. I've never, ever been, I talked about sapphire. We primarily think of sapphires as blue, but actually when you delve into the rarity of different forms of sapphire, you can get some beauties and real high-end collector's gems. And ones I've heard of, and I've never, in 10 years of working with sapphires, I've never seen 100% natural gold sheen sapphire. I've heard all about it, mainly in upward auctions or maybe in really high-end collectors' collections, but I've never ever seen one, and we've got it. And I'm a bit sort of, honestly, I have no idea what the pricing is, if I'm honest. And I know that Tom is planning on doing something absolutely incredible. But the fact that they've not been diffused, they are 100% natural. Any sapphires with any sort of asterism or chatoyancy, naturally, oh my word, you have to buy it. There will be a market for gold sheen sapphire dust.
Gosh, yeah.
The fact that you are getting huge strands at Tom Stewart, senior producer Tom's Prices, you're going to get the best price point ever. So that's coming up later on today, probably around 10:30, 11. Stay with us, it's going to be coming up later. Okay. Oh, hi Liz. Gorgeous Tanzanite, I know, isn't it? I must say actually, this colour, they are solitaire gemstones for me. You know, if you were looking at Jake Thompson's shows, they would all be in individual packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You've got 25 individual Tanzanites here.
And they're a beautiful size, aren't they? I can imagine one of those on a pendant, on a nice, beautiful sterling silver chain, and it's going to look stunning.
Absolutely.
Pair of earrings on drops of those, going to look amazing. Lovely.
They almost have like that, like a brulette cut, do you know what I mean? That you've got all the facets all the way around. Like you say, they're going to be perfect for earrings and really easy to actually set into earrings.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All you need is a little wrap at the top, and you're good to go.
We're already at a fantastic price. It should be. Now remember, we're in this Jewellery Maker bubble that we think everything that goes on here is normal, other than Michael Wolf. Everything that goes on here, normal. But I tell you what, we couldn't be further from normality right now. They've actually announced as well that Tanzanite's done, haven't they? They've said that that's it.
How have they?
They've said that's it now.
Tanzanite ones shut.
Can't get any more. So what's going to happen to the prices of this colour? Exactly. The demand, of course. We're not the only company that want Tanzanite, are we? Oh my word. If you haven't already bought it, I think we all should. Remember, it's our generation gemstone, isn't it? £59.95. Everything out of it for less than £60. We've got don't forget our nuggets that are going to be coming up as well very, very soon at 1:45 the hour. But first, I think we should talk about the Endless Loom, because it was the first time that I saw it earlier on this week, and as soon as I saw you this morning, you were saying, this is brilliant for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got all of our looms.
Okay.
And I've used them all, and I use them all. They all have different pluses and minuses. Then I got the Endless Loom.
Yeah.
And that's a fantastic loom. It's really, I love the fact that it comes in the case. I love the wooden, the look of it is so amazing. But then they fetched out the bands. That's a game changer.
Okay.
That's a real game. I've sat and I've set up my loom and loomed and made a bracelet on the train.
Amazing. So it's so portable.
It's super portable. Normally when you set up a loom, you've got threads and you're doing this, which you can still do on the Endless Loom.
Right.
However, when you use the bands, you literally slide the bands on, done, and then you make an array of bracelets. You can make all sorts, anklets. You can use all sorts of different beads. Absolutely phenomenal.
So you can use this with your beads. You can also use it with gemstones, can't you?
Gemstones, yeah, absolutely.
So talk me through what it is that you get, because you get inside this lovely packet, like you say. It comes in a great little kit that you can take on the move. So you get the loom itself, and then you also have.
So those are all your different rods. So that gives you. So if you take a pair out and pop, you just slot them in.
Yeah.
It's dead easy.
They're all really well sort of labelled as well, aren't they?
They tell you how. So if you use that, that'll make you an 8-inch bracelet.
Oh.
You know, it's what it says on the tin.
Brilliant.
You put those. You put your two bits either side. Your two big half moon bits either side, and then that's done. You slide your bands on, and you're good to go. So
for anybody that's not seen these before or has seen them, you know, over the last few weeks, you've got lots of tutorials on our YouTube channel, haven't you?
And also a lot of patterns on my Facebook page.
Should we have a look at some of the bracelets that Alison's made on the Endless Loom, because they are incredible. Look at this.
So this is an intimacy collection. And you can use, so I've got some hexagonal beads there, I've got super duos there, I've used all sorts of beads in there.
Jeremy used it for the wrap bracelet earlier on in the week.
You can use it for the wrap bracelet, it's brilliant. Yes, the wrap, I saw that in the tillers. How unisex was that?
Yeah,
that
really
looked
cool.
amazing.
Really, really cool. And so do you get some bands already included to start you off?
Yeah, you get a set of bands already to set it off, and then you've got the little ones which actually hold it together, because when you start using it, and to be fair, I use mine a lot. I have got actually 5 of these, but I do use them a lot. So ultimately the dowel will get a little bit looser. I haven't had to use the bands to hold them in place yet, but that's what the little bands are for. And then the other big longer ones are for your tensioning rods.
Oh, I see.
However,
so you can weave between.
So you can use them. However, one of them's the same size as the sizing rods, so you can actually make a choker length, or or dog collar length.
Oh, wow. They're awesome, aren't they?
So you know, you can it's not just, you can use it for so much else.
That is brilliant. That is so good.
That's my Lurch's one, that is.
Love it.
Nice wide one for him. So you can use it for so much. And honestly, for the price, I think it's one of the best pieces of kit around. Beautiful carrying case.
Yeah.
Take it on an aeroplane.
Brilliant.
So, you know, absolutely fabulous.
There's so many of you there. Every single time that we bring this to air, it sells hundreds. So well done if you got it. Now, you've asked very, very kindly. Now, we're going to get into trouble probably for doing this, but we're going to bundle them, because this is it. This is now, I think, could be the last shot at getting them. How much easier does this make our lives? You say this is to be able to have the bands as well. That was the game changer, wasn't it?
So when you've got your loom set up, you slide your bands on and it's done. Normally the hardest thing is setting up your warp threads, initially.
Right.
Once you've set those up, it can be a bit fiddly, and then you've got to tie all the ends off.
Okay.
With this, it's done. They're a circle. They're already done. You slide them on, and that's it. And then you just put beads through. I think that one I did on the train, and I think that one I did on the train to Edinburgh. That one I did on the train down here. They don't take long.
No.
They're really quick to do.
Oh,
Obviously,
so
the
much
smaller
fun.
the beads, the longer it's going to take. And the turquoise one on the bottom had 17, I think, rows. So that takes a bit longer. But yeah, the statement jewellery so quick.
I know that you put a bit of a shout out on Facebook about these, didn't you?
I did. Because the bands disappear. And they're the game changer. They're just so fantastic.
So we've got, I suppose, your clear ones, transparent, depending on what bead you're working with, you're using the different colours. And I've also got 6-inch, 7-inch, 8-inch, 6-inch, 7-inch and 8-inch in black. Is that depending on what size bracelets you want to make?
So what size bracelets, or the one on the end with the tassel is an anklet.
Oh, no.
So you can make anklets with them as well.
Oh,
So I did that as an 8-inch so that it's not tight on your ankle.
now,
So
do you
see
have
that
to
one
be
with
an
the
experienced
tassel
seed beader to
No.
be able to do this?
No, absolutely not. You don't have to be. You have to be able to put a needle through the holes, and you push them up and put the needle through, and you push it down and put the needle through, and that's it. You're done. It's not difficult at all. There's fantastic instructions in the kit as well.
Yeah.
And like you say, I've done shows with it.
There's
And
DVD,
there's a lot,
isn't there?
Yeah, and there's a lot on the internet
Brilliant.
as well. It's just fabulous.
Oh yeah, Beadsmith are fantastic at doing video content. On the back of these, you've got all your QR codes. Which, by the way, did you know that you just open up your phone camera now and it will just take you straight to it? Because I thought you needed a new fancy app to do it or something. No, just open your camera phone and it will just take you there. Oh, I've only just realised that. Okay, $15.95 is your bundle price. That makes it £5.32 a band pack. This is what I'm talking about the producer's loophole. Loophole, I should say. It's because if you think about it, they all have individual codes. If you bundle them together, it creates a new code, and therefore they can do whatever they want on price. So they go, I'm being detective, playing Mrs. Marple, and have discovered your loophole.
You've been outed now.
It's true, isn't it? That's what you do.
But it's fantastic. And the other thing is, so the turquoise one, I used one every other. So you had a band every bead. But then the more you use them, you don't have to do that. You can have 3 or 4 beads between 2 bands. So the purple and yellow duo one on the bottom, that's only got 4 bands to make the bracelet.
Yeah.
So you can make them go a lot further.
Can I use gemstones with these?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we might have something coming up in the future with gemstones.
Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting.
I didn't say anything. Sorry, Georgia.
There's loads of you there. Well done, everyone. Pamela, I can see you there. Titan Wear, Chester, Greater London, Ellen, Elaine, Janet, Christine. Lots of people are multi-buying, and judging by what Alison was telling me before the show, that's a great shout to multi-buy if you do this a lot, because they are difficult to get elsewhere, aren't they?
They're difficult to get. They're great to make as presents because it's elastic. You don't have to worry too much about size.
Yeah.
You know, you can make masculine ones, feminine ones.
Yeah.
You can do, like I say, anklets. They're brilliant. You can make hair ties with them. So there's nothing to stop you, using it as a hairband. They're just fab. Could you imagine doing a broad one with the smaller side and having an updo and then having something around the bottom in the colours of your wedding?
Oh wow,
that would look amazing,
be incredible,
wouldn't it?
Oh wow, honestly, there's so many possibilities, and there's lots of content online as well. Get some inspiration on Pinterest and have a look online. Okay, there's so many of you there. Keep checking out as soon as you can. Shall we just do it? We mentioned it earlier on. We've been talking about tanzanite, but we've got one of the most incredible nugget strands going to a star buy price. Are you ready to go big? We've got 180 of these, and we're going all in.
Oh.
All in. Premiere to the morning show. This has never, ever been to air in the morning before. So, we've decided we're going all in. It's 80 centimetres. I do really love chips and nuggets. I think there's lots of great ways of using them. You use them when you do your tree of life or your bonsai tree, don't you?
Absolutely. You can use them for your trees. You can use them with your memory wire. They're fantastic with your memory wire. You can usually use them with some of the elastics. You can use them. They're just fab. I mean, you can see where I've used them with the citrine chips. They'd be great with the citrine.
Perfect with the kit coming up at 9 o'clock. You've not got long to wait. With the citrines as well. I'm also thinking, I did one of Gemma Crow's workshops last year of crocheting with gemstones, and we're using chips and nuggets, and it looks beautiful. There's necklaces I've seen somewhere with chips and nuggets, all just sort of twisted together, and they're amazing.
Love that.
There's so many guest designers who come in, or I speak to collectors who say, do you know what, before I found Jewellery Maker and I started, I didn't think I'd ever be able to afford to work with genuine gemstones, and yet you're not just working with genuine gems. This is Tanzanite. This is one of the biggest players in the game. 70 carats. There's already Diana, there's already Gail and Lexi, Susan, Maureen, Teresa, Linda's there. We're already under £30.
Wow.
And for that colour intensity, that is really intense blue. 70 carats.
Stunning. I love that colour. I was lucky enough to pick up some of the faceted rounds of Tanzanite we had, and I'm thinking intersperse those with the chips and nuggets would look amazing.
Oh, gorgeous. Look at that intensity.
Stunning.
Now, already people multi-buying. There's loads of people multi-buying. Gail's already checking out on 2, Diane's there, Pamela, Carol, Lexi. Here we go. We want to see everybody with it in their basket. $12.95.
Wow.
We've got 180 of these, as I say. We want them all to go. How do we get them all to go? We are going to go to town on this price. We're already at a Jewellery Maker price. It's not your end price, but we need to see it with you in your baskets. It doesn't mean that you need to check out, but we just need to see how many people are watching this morning. Let's see how many people are interested. If you like what you see, put it in your basket now, and we will go lower. If you've got it in your basket, we will go lower. You are not paying $12.95. Check out and avoid the queue. Don't forget, you got 60-day money-back guarantee. You got till September.
Wow.
Oh, I love it. You're absolutely going crazy for this already. I'm so thrilled that you love it as much as we do, because we are not staying anywhere near that price. That, by the way, is like 2 strands, really, isn't it?
It is.
Well, and the rest, 4 strands probably. Look, you could get, I mean, you're going to be able to do, if you're thinking of even just like anklets or stretches.
Yeah. Fab. They look fab.
Spacing them out. Oh, because look, I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I've still got some left over.
For your matching earrings.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Look at the colour of that.
Depending if you're using, spacers or how you're using it, you're going to be able to at least do sort of 4 or 5 bracelets, aren't you? Right, loads and loads and loads of you there. And I'm so excited because we are not even done. We're going under £10 for 70 carats. £8.95. £8.95. Not even £9.95. We've gone above and beyond. Erica, now's the time to check out. Sarah, Kaz, Barbara, Claire, Charmaine, Cheshire, Sally, Stephanie, Lisa, Karen. It's so lovely to have your company this morning. How are you all? Oh, Alison, this is exactly what I was talking about, and that twist.
So this was behind. Whether you keep it just to that, I would twist that with the apatite we had on earlier.
Oh, yeah, let me have a look. Here's our apatite.
Look gorgeous together. oh, sorry.
It's like a magic trick. Oh, but yeah, these together would look incredible as well.
Beautiful. They're so...
Oh, and also with the peridot and your amethyst, it would look beautiful with the kit.
It would look amazing. Oh, look at that. Isn't that sort of mermaidial? That's beautiful.
Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. £8.95. I can't believe we've actually taken Tanzanite of that colour. There's so many places that I see, them using the name Tanzanite, but it's white. They should rebrand it Tanza White, shouldn't they? This is Tanzanite.
Something
that looks beautiful with the amethyst.
Yeah,
This would look really
Stunning.
nice in with amethyst as well.
Use your monofilament to thread it into something like that, and you could thread through several times. It would look amazing.
Of course, remember this is. What about birthstone jewellery? What about even just using a few of them on a, you know, in front of a charm, or if you want to do it as little earrings? It's going to go a long way. Birthstone jewellery, December's birthstone. What about Sleeping Beauty, both December's birthstone?
Love the turquoise with it. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that is today's deal of the day, isn't it? A beauty. I'm going to give you a heads up, by the way, on this Sleeping Beauty turquoise. So, we've got 100 of them. Is it on pre-order already? No, you have to wait. No, we can't put the deal of the day on pre-order. Honestly, no, don't do the deal of the day on pre-order. No way, it won't be enough to go around. Especially when it's under £100. It's going to be good. Stay tuned. By the way, there's so many of you there. Debbie, Julie, Kaylee, Una, Erica, Erin Shear, well done. Barbara Sean, main collector in Cheshire. Sally, Stephanie, Alison, Helen. You need to check out as soon as you can. Well done, Webbers. You are on fire this morning. So many savvy bidders making the most of these deals. New customers. How are you? It's so lovely to see so many brand new bidders with us this morning as well. Great morning to get involved, I'll tell you that. We've got something for everybody today. And probably shouldn't say this when we're sitting here at just $8.95, but if you're buying for the first time, the new buy gift, you don't need to spend an X amount to be eligible, do you? So no matter what your purchase is, even this, even if you just buy this at $8.95, you'll get 2 free gemstone strands and a Get Started DVD, which is brilliant, isn't it? Really, really good.
Fabulous.
And an extended 60-day money-back guarantee. Get it home, try us out, see it for yourself. $8.95. Just whilst we've got so many people checking out as well, I just want to mention our very own Tom Neary, who is in the back there. He's already probably prepping. He's our floor manager this morning, and he's going to be producing this evening's show. It's his very first full producing show, so anything can happen. Anything can happen. In fact, let me show you. Coming up later on, 3 o'clock, with Tom Neary. It is going to be brilliant. Here we go, he's telling me 680 carats in total, manager special, lapis lazuli, rose quartz and white howlite. Coming up. What time is that, sorry Tom? 3 o'clock, it is 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock going to a brilliant price. That's your manager special today with Tom Neary. Okay, those of you that have still got it in your basket at the moment, there's still time to check out, fingers crossed. Shall we have a look at today's Wall of Fame? I must say, it's one of my favourite parts of being part of Jewellery Maker is seeing your makes and just getting the inspiration and the community and the family that is Jewellery Maker. So thank you ever so much for sending in your entries. I'm going to start with Norma's. Hello Norma. Norma's sent in her entry. It's number 788. Hi all at JM Towers. Hope all is well. I'm entering this green aventurine and rose quartz asymmetric necklace finished with rose gold findings. I made my own hook fastening with some 1mm rose gold wire. It was first for me and not perfect. This is the thing we all do, isn't it? We always say not perfect, but I'm pleased with the end result. Everything's from JM. I've built up quite a stash over lockdown with all of your favourite deals. Good luck to all entrants and big thank you to all of the team for the education, inspiration and of course the laughs. Light and love from Norma. Norma is beautiful, great combination. Sue. Susie's up next. Sue is number 789. Hello, Sue. Oh, they're gorgeous. Are they the Oh, I'll read it and I'll find out what they are. Hi all, trust you're all keeping well. My wall of entry is a necklace and earrings from and stretchy set from one of my many recent purchases. Never could resist a lovely gemstone at JM prices. These are all from my rough strand of amethyst nuggets with spaces to highlight the beautiful colour of the stones. Really easy to make and unusual to look. So glad I ordered 2 strands and can now add ones left over and make the trio, especially since my daughter has hinted already. Love the shows and inclusive family feel throughout the company. Long may it continue to tempt us. Good luck to all of my account could do with a boost. That's from Sue. Good luck to you, Sue. Hope your entry is going into the draw. We got Sean up next. This is entry number 790. Yes, this is, I've read this through already. This is on Sean's little doggy dog. Oh, I say a dog. It might, I think
No,
it's
a dog.
It is a dog. Hi all at JM, trust you're all well. I've always wanted to bling up a collar for my baby Fluff. So I bought a hot fix gun and crystals and away I went. I didn't want to go too blinky for him being a boy, but I love how it turned out. Sorry, he's a bit shy when it comes to having his photo taken. Thank you to the front to back of house for keeping us semi-sane during these times. Good luck to everybody and take care. That's from Sean. Sean, love to you too. Thank you so much. That's so gorgeous. Alex is up next at entry number 791. Oh, this looks gorgeous. Morning, JM. I made this sitting behind my stall at Monmouth Market in the hot sunshine under a shady gazebo, thank goodness. These are freshwater pearls and sterling silver, plus crimp bead covers and wire, all from your good selves. Clasp acquired elsewhere. Good luck to everybody in the draw this week. That's from Alex in Gloucestershire. Thank you, Alex. I do love just classic pearls like that. It looks amazing. Hello, Gwyneth. Gwyneth's our next entry for today. It's number 792. So Gwyneth has said, Dear JM, this is my design for this week's Wall of Fame. My obsession and passion for semi-precious gemstones is strong, and now, and it has been for the last 10 years, thanks to Steve Bennett. Beautiful rose quartz, needs no introduction. I hope you like it. Can't go wrong, can you, with rose quartz? They're all absolutely beautiful. Thank you all so much for your entries. As I say, it's great for inspiration, isn't it? Okay, are you ready? We've got so much coming up in just a few minutes. We're going to be having a look at Alison's kits. We've been talking about them a lot already in the last hour. Plus, Grandidierite. If you want the chance of owning one of the rarest gemstones on the planet, it's 45 minutes away. Do not go anywhere. We're going to be launching Alison's kits and looking at the Grandidierite just after this.
Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, JewelleryMaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Are you new to jewellery making? Not sure where to start? Then tune into Jewellery Maker every Thursday at 6 p.m. for our Get Started hour. One of our fantastic designers will be showing you basic techniques, giving you lots of hints and tips, bringing you one of our specially designed kits for newbies, and showing you step-by-step demonstrations to get you started on your jewellery making journey. Get started with Jewellery Maker every Thursday at 6 p.m.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Now this coming Sunday is very exciting for us because we are unleashing a brand new guest designer. That's you, Mikey. And you may have heard me mention this man's name a few times. I've been too excited. He's tried to do it on the quiet and I kept letting the cat out of the bag, didn't I? I couldn't help myself, too excited. This is Mikey B, and Mikey B is going to be our new guest designer on Sunday, aren't you? Live from 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Can you get up early?
Oh, yes.
Oh, we'll be all right then. So, we've spoilt you with 4 kits.
4 amazing kits. Tiger's Eye, absolutely incredible. The red Tiger's Eye. Should try and see the colour play is amazing.
You're knocked out with it.
Amazing kits. Absolutely.
And you're very excited, aren't you?
I am over the moon. Absolutely static.
It's going to be wonderful. So, this coming Sunday, you do not want to be anywhere else. We are also being joined by Linda Brunwell in the studio, live from 8 a.m. So do please join us. Let's give him a really warm, supportive Jewellery Maker welcome, as I know you will do, this coming Sunday at 8 a.m.
Love Jewellery Maker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the Jewellery Maker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Are you new to jewellery making? Not sure where to start? Then tune into Jewellery Maker every Thursday at 6 p.m. for our Get Started hour. One of our fantastic designers will be showing you basic techniques, giving you lots of hints and tips, bringing you one of our specially designed kits for newbies, and showing you step-by-step demonstrations to get you started on your jewellery making journey. Get started with Jewellery Maker every Thursday at 6 p.m.
Hello, good morning, welcome back. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. I'm still, like we all have been over the last few months, I still have no idea what day of the week it is. Starting to get a bit more of routine, but I'm like, is it Saturday? Saturday today. We're having a lovely morning so far. If you're just waking up with us, good morning. Lovely to be back with you on the morning show. We've got so much to do, especially this hour, because we've got kits, we've got got bundles, we've got Alison with the demos. We've also got one of the rarest gemstones on the entire planet. Now, not only is this one of the rarest gemstones, it is also one of the most expensive. This is one that you've probably heard us talking about when we talk about gemstones like Bixbyte or like Benetoite. I mean, some of the really, really high-end gemstones that you'd never ever see in jewellery. They are normally just in, specimen form in a museum. This is grandidierite. Do a bit of research on it. We've got 48. Only got 48. Have a look and make the most of this. It's already on pre-order. It is already on pre-order. If you do want to make the most of it, I don't think there's going to be enough to go around. We're going to do it at 1/4 to. Also, I have to give you a heads up of what's coming on later on. I'm not putting a time to it because, as I say, we've got so much to do, so you've got to stay with us. It's going to be around sort of 10:30, 11 o'clock, but we've got a gemstone that I never thought I would ever be able to see. When you're talking about sapphires and natural sapphires, they are absolutely incredible anyway. But as soon as they start to have a bit of an optical effect, like a asterism or chatoyancy, think about star ruby or star sapphire or anything that's got a sheen to it that hasn't been diffused is a fortune normally. I've never ever seen it. I've never ever even seen a piece other than in a history book, in a museum, and we have got it today. I can't believe that we've got it full stop. Ollie keeps saying to me, I can't believe the price, I can't believe the price. I have no idea where on earth we're going on this, but you're saying it's the most affordable that you'll ever see it. Look at that gold sheen!
Amazing.
Have you ever seen gold sheen sapphire?
I've seen it once, quite a few years ago. I think we had a tiny strand. And that's amazing.
See,
Can't believe the size of it.
Oh my word.
Oh gosh.
Ali's asked if we know the price.
Was it 70 or 80 pounds or something like that?
Do you know what? And that is still brilliant.
I'm going back.
That is still brilliant. Honestly, you're going to be amazed at what we can do with these. They are stunning.
John, can you be watching, please? Because I need these.
In fact, do you want to have a bit of a play with it?
Go on then. Oh,
do you want? We've got haircuts. I've got have a look and see. Have a pick and have a play. Oh, it's going to be so good. Plus, also deal of the day, Sleeping Beauty turquoise, chains, bundles. There's so much to talk about. Shall we start with the kits though? So Alison's had 2 beautiful kits. Peridot, Chomar Peridot was the gemstone that we were talking about only on Thursday with Jake Thompson, and it was manic. This is Hints of Lime. I love it. So you're getting your 2mm round peridots, microfaceted, beautiful peridots. You're then also getting your shell. Oh, look at that. They're so sparkly. They are amazing quality. Plus, you then also got...
Yeah, pinch punch.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's August birthstone, isn't it?
Yeah.
August birthstone. I didn't realise it was 1st of August today. So you've also got your shell. You then have got, I love these findings kits, Alison. I think they're brilliant because not only do you have your crimp bead coverage, your shepherd's hook, your jump rings, you have your head pins, you have your eye pins, you have your crimp beads, you've also got your spacer beads. You got is that a metre a chain?
Yeah.
You got a metre a chain.
So, yeah.
You've also got these new studs.
Yes. Stud earrings. I know. 2
magnetic clasps as well.
I know. How fab are they?
I think these findings kits are brilliant, aren't they?
I didn't use all the findings. You know, usually you're like running out, and they're great because you can use the head pins and the other bit. So this is. It looks like I've used some wire, but I haven't. That's the other half of the head pin.
Oh, right.
Because they're really generous in size.
Lovely. Oh, gosh, they look gorgeous. I do love the shell.
The shell's beautiful, isn't it?
Amazing.
But as soon as you put the peridot with it, it pulls the greens out.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, look at that. You can see there straight away
Yeah.
the greens coming through. Think about how much you pay for your magnetic clasps. These are always popular. And in the kit, you're getting 2 of them. Plus, I haven't even mentioned, you then also get your essential threading pack. So you've got your monofilament, your elastic, and your beading thread.
Yeah.
Always very useful. I'm thinking for somebody
Absolutely.
who is starting out completely, great
You're
kit.
good to go. Yeah, you can make jewellery. I haven't added anything to this kit at all. So you can make, I made 6 pieces of jewellery and didn't add a thing.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you haven't been sort of conservative with your gemstones. You've done some very gem-heavy pieces.
Yeah,
Look at that. How many peridots?
Because you get the little spaces in there, don't you? Which is fantastic. Just that little highlight of those spaces in that bracelet, lift it. The perido's beautiful anyway, but loved it.
Okay, we're already at £29.80.
Wow.
We're not staying there. It is, of course, 1st of August birthstones, peridot. Love the findings pack. Great chance for anybody who is maybe starting out, starting a new hobby, starting a new skill. It normally costs a lot more.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be a findings pack or just your peridot for that?
Well, that peridot bracelet has got to be worth more than the kit anyway. Because
Absolutely.
that's so pretty.
That's it. If
Absolutely
you're making
beautiful.
to sell, it's quids in, isn't it? Money back.
Top quality, peridot like that. And it is top quality. It's beautiful to use.
Gosh,
it's
they are
all gone on.
gorgeous.
It will go on 0.4. It'll go on your beading threads and things. So although they're beautiful small stones, you don't have to think, oh, have I got to get use them on a filament or get something special? No, you don't. You can use what's in the kit, and you're absolutely good to go.
Oh, beautiful. £15.95. Well done in Renfrewshire. Susan, Karen, Jo, Christine, Sheila, Melanie, Angela, South Yorkshire, Julie, Marge, you're there. Maureen's there. Ray's there. Well done, everybody. They are just for your beautiful, faceted, sparkly peridot.
It is.
Look at the consistency and quality. They are perfect, aren't they?
And
Just that.
And that blew me away because regulars know my work area is quite poorly lit.
Right.
It's not got loads of light, and they sparkled. They really came to life, regardless of. And you take them outside, and it's just like wow.
Absolutely, and you don't need to necessarily use them together. They work really well, like you say, with the shell. But actually, this is a really good sort of booster kit. You can make some very different jewellery, some big, bold statement jewellery with your shell, and then some more everyday, delicate jewellery with your peridot.
Mix them in, say, with the strawberry quartz we had earlier.
Oh, good idea.
Mix them in with the other kit. Your
amethyst.
Put them in with your amethyst. Put them in with the turquoise. The turquoise.
Yeah, and your aquamarine
and
from
your
earlier.
Aquamarine, yeah.
Loads of you there. Keep checking out. I'm going to move on to the other kit because I've got a feeling that we're going to cause even more chaos with this one.
Oh,
this colour combination for me is just perfect.
Yes. I love the first kit, but this is me. It's a bit of wire work. I've done a bit of everything. I've done a bit of chainmail. I've done a bit of wire work in a piece, and then I've been using the looper, which is fab.
Oh, we're going to be talking about that as well in a bit.
So easy. So we've done a little bit of all sorts with this kit, and it just shows you how versatile it is.
I like using the different shapes because it shows you don't need to just always work with your rounds. And it's a really good chance to work with the different sort of shapes. So you've got your nuggets as well, your beautiful chips and nuggets which you use to trine, 105 carats. You then also have got your Zambian amethyst, 95 carats, and they're faceted rounds.
Stunning.
Aren't they beautiful? Love those.
Look at that colour.
Then you've also got 25 carats of your Changbai peridot, which are rectangles. I don't think I've ever seen peridot in this shape before.
They're almost oblong tubes, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're beautiful.
Gosh, they're amazing colour as well, aren't they?
Yeah, and they lie so beautifully in your wire work.
Oh, Alison, that is absolutely awesome.
Don't they sit lovely in it though? Love that.
I'm a bit speechless. That is beautiful, isn't it?
Oh.
That's so good. Also, with your champagne gold, all three colours work so perfectly.
Yeah, absolutely perfect with it.
So you get your 1mm gauge. Sorry, no, you don't. Yes, you do. No, you don't. You get your 0.8, your 0.6, and your 0.4.
Yeah. And I have to admit, we put the 0.6 in because I wasn't sure I had a design in my mind and I didn't know whether the gemstones would go on the 0.8.
Right.
So I've you've got the 0.6 to go for whatever.
Just using 3 of the peridot, some of your wire, and that's, I mean, already created such a statement piece.
So that I would normally have sold for £20 to £25.
And look, we're at £18.95 for the
Really?
lot. For the lot.
Oh.
The whole shebang.
I was expecting that to be at least £28.95.
There you go. Oh my word, this looks awesome.
Don't they go well? See those peridot, you think, oh, they're not very big, but they really pack a punch.
Absolutely.
Stunning
the colour, the quality, they're beautiful. Oh my word. Weathers, well done. You've gone crazy for this. I'm not surprised. This is Alison's favourite as well. She loves this kit. This is your zest for life. I really am excited about, you know, getting to play around with these different shapes and using them together. That is beautiful also. You've made a lot of jewellery with this kit, haven't you?
Yeah, I enjoyed myself.
I can tell you
I've been enjoying myself, okay.
Well done, Shirley, Ray, Wilma, Middlesex, Sally, Devon, Angela, Christine, Sally. Even if you were to break down these gemstones of how much you would spend even here, it would be over. You said you were thinking this was going to be about £28. It should be over
minimum.
30. Yeah.
And that was a cheeky price. I didn't think it was, because I was thinking, oh, that, you know, it's going to be quite a considered more kit. But that's amazing.
Can we just have a look at the sort of the whole of this strand and just think about, Alison's used 3 of these, just 3. Let's just isolate just those 3. You were saying for the ring, you'd be looking about 20 to 25 pounds. Look at how much peridot then you've got. I mean, it just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah.
All the peridot, all of the amethyst, all of the citrine, plus your wire, 3 reels of wire for less than £20. Oh, I'm so excited to dive into your demo. What are you going to show us, Alison?
So I'm going to show you this one on the end.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
So, because that's the one I've done first. Oh, sorry, no, hang on. Which one? The one with all the amethyst on.
Oh, yeah.
This one, sorry. I got carried away. On that one.
Oh,
so
lovely, love it.
This design is, I do variations of this design. The V with some wire work and the gemstones were always my most popular sellers. I don't sell at the moment because I don't have time. But designs like this would fly out wherever I put them. And that would be a £30–40 necklace.
Oh, absolutely.
And it would disappear.
And the rest, yeah, absolutely.
And because I've made the chain, in fact, I've made the 2 lots of chain from the kit, then everything's all the same. Again, I think the only thing I've used is some head pins in one of the chainmail piece, and that's it. The rest has all been from the kit. So that completely from the kit.
Brilliant.
Made the clasps, everything.
And yeah, that's with the choice of gauges of wire, that makes it really easy.
Absolutely. And like I say, loads of wire left. You could have gone, so I've used a lot of amethyst in the chain on that piece and elsewhere, but you've got so much possibility with it.
Oh, brilliant.
So much.
So what wire is it that you're working with now?
So I've started, virtually all of this is with the 0.8.
Okay.
In fact, apart from adding the droppers, it's all with the 0.8. I've got to move these out of the way. No.
Oh, are these your sapphires?
My sapphires. Yes, they're my sapphires. I'll put my sapphires by there. Right, so I've also used, apart from my normal tools, for this one, I've used the jig, which is the, no, it's not the Cyclops, the Centaur. Sorry, couldn't remember then. So I've used the Centaur jig. If I pull that out of there you go. So you can just see this, and I'll ask Michael nicely if he'll photograph that for you when he does the photographs. He's really nice like that, you know. So these sort of things. So I've only got a short length of wire. I'd normally do it off the reel, but it's going to be so much easier to do it here for you because you've got your reel going in the way. So all I'm going to do is pop it into a place to hold it, and then we're going to go round each of the loops. Now sometimes it doesn't turn on this, and you'll note I'm turning this. That's why I love the wig jigs as well. It's another piece of kit that's really cool. You turn the jig rather than having to try and work your wire around it. And it's so much easier. So my hand stays in one place, and the jig is what's
doing the hard work.
Yeah. So if you've got dexterity issues or anything, you're just holding a big block and turning it. So you go all the way round all the loops. I know we're short of time, so I'm not going to, but you just keep going all the way round the loops, and when you take it off, you just trim it, okay? And then you end up with your initial V. Okay, so then we're going to take another piece of our 0.8 and do a little bit of wire work. So this is great as well. You don't have to do the wire work. This needs to be bound, and there are a couple of ways you can do it. So I've done a little bit of wire work on it, but I'll show you the both ways, because if you're new to wire work or you're not used to wire work, then you might find doing a weave is a little bit harder. So if I'm going to cut some off only because it makes it easier in the studio. So the easy way to do it is to hold your wire there and literally just wrap them both together. Come here. There you go. So you just bind them both together like that, and it's just to give it a little bit more strength. Jump over to the next one. If you keep them both in the same plane, and then you just bind them, if you find they twist a bit, just twist it back, and you just do that all the way along, fill in the gaps between, and that's the easy way to do it. Anyone can do that. Just keep a little bit of tension. Always hold it as close as you can to wherever you're wrapping, and you're just binding them both together. So that's the easiest way. If you're a little bit more adventurous, I've just done. It's a similar. I've just been making a ring shank, so it's a bit similar to that. So I'm going to go wrap once around the plain wire. You'll see I'm starting in the middle. Then I'm going to come underneath, wrap once round the looped wire, and then I'm going to go twice round both. So that's your weave. Once round the top, once round the bottom, twice round both. And again, you keep going until you've got all the way up. Okay? So that's how you do your weave, and I know it's quite fast. That's the easy way. That's if you want a bit more adventure. It gives you a nice pattern, and also it makes a nice ring shank.
Lovely. Okay?
So all you've got to do then is you're creating your loops. But I want to concentrate on the chains. Now I've made, like I say, 2 chains with this. Love, love, love this tool.
Oh, Michael's got that.
I've got one. Are you going to make a long? Oh yeah. It's fab. So,
God, are you going to do the demo, Michael?
Have a play?
Actually, I've just used one on a head pin.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know if you can.
So you put it in. So you put it in. Well, come around it. Oh no, you can't. Nah. Can you? We're not allowed. No. So you pop it in.
Yeah.
Slide it. Now you can take it all the way through. There's a little hole the other side if you want to trim it off. But I cut my pieces to the right length. So I've got 3 beads, 2 beads, and 1 bead in my chain, and it's 6, 5, 4 centimeters. So I'm going to put it up into the black, and as you close it, it might not. Can you see how these tighten there?
Yeah.
Don't hold on to that. That clips your wire off. You can see the little piece dropped out, and then you just turn your thing back, and you've created an eye pin.
Ah, so is this called a looper?
It's called a looper. However, what I didn't know initially when I first started using it, and I'm like, it's great. You can sit there with your oddments of wire, and you can create eye pins to your heart's content. What did I do with that other? Hang on, let me just get another one out. So you can make eye pins to your heart's content.
Oh, yeah.
But what I didn't know was you could actually put your beads on and put it the other side. Now that's a game changer. That's something I've learned recently. So I've made eye pins, and then I've always manually made the loop the other side.
Right.
But no, you don't have to.
Yeah.
So you can pop that in. Now don't go really tight up to your gemstones. Just give it a millimetre. Let go. Clips off the end. And make sure.
Oh, how quick is that?
How amazing is it? That's a game changer. That takes this from a really useful tool to an amazing tool.
Oh, it's amazing. How many of these have we got? Have we got enough? Oh yeah, brilliant. I've never seen this before.
Fabulous,
it could be
isn't
new to you too. We've got 100, 148. So if you do want to make the most of it, if you are making lots of your own findings, because quite often actually, if you are working with a certain colour metal, you want your findings to match and you might not be able to find the right colour.
Absolutely. So you might have some gold findings, but not some champagne gold.
Yeah.
So I've made it. So I made that, and if you look at the chain on the far one, that's without a gemstone. All I did was take a length, put a loop. If you go to the top, oh, I can't. I've plugged it in. Hang on, let me turn it round. So you can see the chain that's made with this.
Oh my word!
So you just get a length, cut all the same length, and put a loop either side. I've made loads of those chains in the past, but I've manually. Really?
$24.95.
And I was saying, talking to Ollie before. We don't very often see our eye pins.
No,
and
we
they're
don't.
Invaluable. They're invaluable.
Absolutely, and it's brilliant to know that you can obviously do it on the one side, but also then you can take it from the others. Yeah.
So put your gemstones on your head pin, like Michael did.
Yeah.
Put your gemstones on, create your loop.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you're doing a bubble style bracelet, you can do it. You don't have to wrap loop them. You can just put a loop on the other side. If you just want to make chains, if you just want to create dangles, perfect.
Could you just show us all how it is where it is that you put it? So you go straight through.
I'll show you that you thread your wire from the left.
Yeah.
There's a hole on the other side. So the whole action, this piece, these two here are like your. If I pull that, can you see how those two come to meet?
Yeah.
And that's where it snips it.
Right.
So it snips it to the loop's length. Okay. So if you want to make it shorter, you can pop. If you've got a longer head pin, you pop it straight through the loop at the bottom, and then it snips it off. You then just pull it back into the straight pace, and there you've got your eye pin.
Can I use this with any gauge wire?
No.
What gauge wires can I use?
So I wouldn't use it. It's for 6 to 1. I've not tried it with anything bigger than 1 mil.
But you can use it with 1 mil?
1.25. 1 mil. Hang on, I've got some here.
These are going to sell out, by the way, today. I've got a feeling these are going to sell out.
Generally, when you get eye pins in a kit, they're a 0.6.
Right, yeah.
So you can do it with a 1 mil, so you can use it with your bigger gemstones.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, it's going to create it, no problem. The reason that's bent is because it's attached to here, and you have to let it go. Hang on, so trim that. If you hold it, it won't be able to pull it round, so... See how that flipped? Oh, did you see how that flipped round?
Yeah.
And then you just pull it back, and it cuts it off. So it's even cut off the 1 mil. Come here, come out. There you go. And that's. So if you've got bigger gemstones that you want to put on, this is fabulous. And the repetitiveness. So again, when you've got all those little bits of wire left, chop them all, trim them all to the same length. Create yourself a load of eye pins.
Why have I never seen this before?
I haven't seen it for ages. I haven't seen it for ages. The spring action's beautiful.
Oh yeah, I must say it has got a really nice. It's not. It isn't going to be a difficult tool to use, is it?
No, it's absolutely beautiful.
It's got a nice spring
and you can
to
see
it.
the workings on the back, so they kind of pivot round the loops. Oh, there you go. Oh, which way? That way. So can you see how those they move it? It's an ingenious piece of kit.
Gosh, I love the engineering behind this. I think.
And I'd completely forgotten, but being able to turn them round with your gemstones on and put a loop the other side, total game changer.
It takes it being a game changer to being amazing, Alison said. Okay, so next tool. I love having something that's going to make your life a little bit easier. So we've got a necklace jig and loads of wire all bundled up. This is again the loophole. I told you, watch out for when our Tom does bundles.
Yeah.
It's so he can create new codes and do you brilliant prices. So, right.
So, jig. Everybody who knows me knows I love a jig.
You love a jig.
I love a jig. But people say, well, I can do that with pliers. Yes, you can. I can wash clothes by hand, but I'm blooming not going to. I'm going to use my washing machine.
Good point.
Yes, you know what I mean? But it's true, isn't it? It's true.
That's a good analogy.
You know, that if you've got a tool that does the job and it'll do it consistently, and evenly. They're all laughing at me now, but it's true.
That was really good, yeah.
Then why not use it? You know, it will. I don't want to say it will help you do repetitive things consistently and quickly, rather than faff with them. Take your time. You can sit there, watch TV, and do it mindlessly. So you could make, if you're selling, you could make a whole load of torque necklaces ready to go to a show, and they're options for people.
Right.
People love just a torque necklace anyway. Oh. So yeah, why not?
Oh, Julie said that's fantastic. Can't wait to get it home. Oh, we're really excited about that, Lupa.
Fabulous.
So you get your jig, your necklace jig, and then we've also bundled it with 0.6, 0.4, 0.25, and 1mm gauge wire as well. Wow. And your copper wire, I do love.
I love that tone.
So, shall we show you? I've got on the, because you get all of your Jewellery Maker instructions, I believe, with it as well. So it does actually come with full instructions, but explain what is it that it actually does,
so
Alison?
It makes what I call a torque necklace. So I've used these, and people who've seen me way back when I started will see, I'll put a pendant on a torque necklace. It's a great way, we've made a quick chain, but it's a great way to make a quick, I'm just looking to see if there's one on there, there's probably, oh yeah, up at the top.
Yeah.
See that? So you're using a wire to create a necklace, right, in the easiest, cleanest format that you can do. So that's what I class as a torque necklace. Mm-hmm. So this will make you do it. So if you think of a bracelet, a crossover bracelet that you can slide, then this does the same for a necklace. So it's so easy to use.
Oh, and you, like you say, if you've got a pendant, literally like your adjustable bracelets or adjustable necklaces,
Absolutely. You can change the length because you can open it up and have it with a clasp if you want.
Brilliant. So you do get all of your instructions included as well.
Yeah.
If you're going to buy this on its own, the price is $29.95. Here is the loophole. Already we're at the price. But hang on, you're getting wire in there as well. So hang on, the wire is for free.
130 metres.
Well, we're staying at that price, surely. Sense the tone. I feel like we're going lower. What is going on? This on its own is $29.95. You can get this and the wire for $15.95. Or you can go on the website and buy this on its own for $29.95. What are you going to do?
Wow, that's amazing.
Basically half price.
You can use this as well with your woven wires. So if you've and I know there's a few people out there who weave a wire. I've done it before now. It's easy to get something to use as a mandrel for a bracelet. You can use a rolling pin. There's you know, the bottom of a glass. Not ideal, but you can use them.
Yeah.
But to get something that you can put a neck round that's neck size, you know, I've been out looking for plant pot holders and things like that. You know, can I use that? Because when you can't, you know, they're not easy to find that you can use. This is perfect. So,
and they're not easy to transport them to your craft fairs if you want to sit and do it on the train or you want to sit there going around with a plant pot holder.
So, and if you've woven wire, because you can keep it flat while you bend it round, it gives you that perfect curve.
Yeah,
you know, and unlike the wrist, most people's necks tend to be round.
Yeah,
They tend to be a circular tube.
And great that you're getting all four of your wires brilliant, as well.
Yeah. So like I say, you can weave with it, you can twist wire, you can do twisted torques with it. Absolutely fab.
Nice to be able to have 100 metres of the 0.25. What do you use that for?
Oh, weaving. I'd use that for weaving. But you can use this with gizmo coils. So you could, if you've got the bigger gizmo, you can use that. There's no limit to what you can use it with.
I've got a feeling that you are going to sell out completely of the stock of this, by the way. Oh, right. If you want it, please do make the most of it. That at the moment, there's loads of you there. Even if Tom takes the graphics out, don't worry. It doesn't mean it's sold out. You can still go through to the website or still go through to the customer service team. They'll be able to help you. Problem is we've got so much to do today. So many amazing deals all day long. Let's do some more gold wire. Some more wire this time. These are gold coloured, beautiful wire. You've got 0.4, 0.8 and 0.6. These are gorgeous. 30 metres. You can use these again with your jig. You could use these with your new loopers.
Yes. Yeah.
Loopers are all sold out. But a lot of people who have got them.
Yeah.
A lot of people have got them today. Do you want to get some wires to have a play around with? And actually, did you say that I can use this with my 0.8 and 0.6 and 0.4?
Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant.
Absolutely. So you can twist your 0.6 and use it with that. You can use it with woven wires, you can use it with gizmo coils. Absolutely.
£7.15. Down we go.
Tom's going to be in so much trouble.
Well, I tell you what, he says, I already am. I think I got into trouble right at the start of the 8 o'clock show, so we might as well just say, do you know what, let's just go for it, let's roll with it. £3.95 for all three. All three. I don't know what's in the water today, but I love it, I love it, I love it. £3.95. Alison, you look genuinely shocked at that.
He's in so much trouble. Oh my gosh. £3.95. Oh, stock up. I always say to people, if you're using precious metal, practice on plate first.
Good
because
idea.
It's cheaper. And I know someone who did this. They bought some gold-filled wire, cost them a fortune, were confident they could do this design, wrecked it, lost loads of money. So even if you're only buying this for practice wire, which is ridiculous, at that price, it's bonkers. Stock up, it's lovely. You know, use it with I can't believe he's done that.
And still, I mean, this is still, when you look at gold colour, silver plated copper wire. So, still brilliant, isn't it? I mean, that is so good. For £3.95, still a precious metal coating. Well done, everybody. There's so many of you there. Wig jig bundle. As we say, we couldn't not do a show with Alison without bringing our wig jigs in. These you've just seen actually when we did the demo, the one being used.
So we used the Centaur,
which was that one?
Yeah, that's it.
That's the same one that Alison just used in the demo as well. So you've got this one. Is this called the Centaur?
That's called the Centaur. And it's a half circle. And why do you need the different shapes? Because you get different patterns. Right. So you can have it's very difficult to do a semicircle on a square shape. Yeah, so it's very difficult to do that. So it gives you different options, basically. And
also that you get 2 sizes of you get your square and you also get your rectangle. That's your Olympus and your Delphi.
So the Olympus is a different peg size. So you get different hole spacing. The Olympus Light in the middle of the picture. And then the Delphi is the smaller peg size. Right. And so your pegs are closer together and it gives you different shape options. So they're fabulous.
You get all your pegs with it as well. And also, what are these, Alison?
So you've got some extra pegs as well, and you've got the big pegs. So the big pegs give you, basically, you can put a big circle in your jig pattern. So they're great. And you've seen how I've just used a simple V in that one. It's just so easy to do. But you can do all sorts. You can do scrolls, you can do swirls, you can do Christmas trees, you can do random patterns. But if you do a random pattern, it gives you the option to repeat it.
That was going to be my next question. Quite often when we're working with wire, you think, actually, right, I've done it once and I'm never going to be able to do it again. Yeah. Whereas with this, you're getting that consistent uniformity, aren't you?
That's it. That's exactly it. So if you and because these are clear, you can actually put a pattern behind it. So if you get an outline, let's say you've done a teddy bear, you've got a teddy bear, and it's a bit like a dot-to-dot colouring book. In fact, dot-to-dot colouring books are quite good for jig patterns because basically you put a peg where there's a dot, and then your wire follows that round, and you'll get your picture. And because it's clear, you can see it.
Good idea.
The other thing you get in with these, sorry, I do go on when you put these two on.
No, please do. I know how much you love these.
So the other thing you get on is a blank pattern.
Okay.
So you get a blank template, copy it first. Whatever you do, copy it first, have a blank. And it's basically the same size, so you can put it underneath, and wherever you've coloured in your dots, that's where you put your peg, and it's exactly to size. So it's very clever. Very clever.
There's already so many of you checking out, and we haven't even brought in the price. Let's do it. If you want a whole bundle, should be here. If you were to buy them individually, you would be looking at £78.65. Something tells me we're not staying there again. Honestly, there's a bit of a running theme to today's show. We are going Way lower, way lower. If you haven't had the chance, $69.95 for all of your wig jigs, plus your pegs. And as you say, then there's also great video tutorials online, isn't there, for wig jig?
I've got a load of patterns. I'm going to have to pull them out of my they're on my Facebook page.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some albums for different patterns.
Right.
So for the loom patterns, for jig patterns, and for seed bead patterns, and I'll have an album for each. So that's next week's job. Yeah, they're great. They're great. But do think, just have a play. And once you've got a pattern, I've used them when I came back to these. I've had different jigs in the past, the metal jigs or the plastic jigs. These again, game changer, because they've got no feet, so you can spin them, so you don't have to try and. You end up being a contortionist and then picking it up, moving. It's all one smooth motion because you can move the jig.
Perfect.
And also, I actually, and I don't know why I've never done it before. And when I was doing the DVD, I actually made a figure of 8 chain with it, and I'm like, why have I never done that before? It took me probably about a fifth of the time it would normally take me to make my own chain. So between the loopers to make a chain, or this to make just a very simple figure of 8 chain, game changers. They make things like that affordable. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you get a very professional finish, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, so I used to make, when I sold my jewellery, I used to make a lot of my own chains. They take hours,
a lot of time.
and you don't get that money back.
No.
You can't charge for that because people won't pay it.
Yeah.
So if you've got something that will speed that up and make it affordable, then it's fantastic.
Absolutely. Well done, everybody who's got it. I'm excited to see what you do with them. Should we do another bundle? Shall we do another bundle? Which one are we going to now? This looks exciting.
You've got all sorts on there.
Oh, I know. Honestly, it's brilliant. Look at this. So, this is your Knotty Do It All bundle with a lot of extras. A lot of extras. It's the first time I've seen the Knotty Do It All, Alison.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful tool. And if you're into any sort of knotting, stranding, you can use it. You know, if you do a charm bracelet, you've got crocodile clips you can peg in, so you can actually hold your charm bracelet in place while you. Because the hardest thing I find is making sure they go on the right side of the chain, and you're holding it up, flicking. So you can just hold that in place. It's great. It's a lovely piece of kit.
Right. So not only do you get your Knotty Do It All. Tom has literally raided the stock and got loads of different, so many different items with it as well. It's a bit random, but I tell you what, we're trying to cram in as much value as possible. So you also get the Knotty Do It All instructional DVD. That comes with it. You then also get your sandbag. When would you use your sandbag?
So you'd use that. Not so much with the Knotty Do It All, but you'd use that with your stamping, you'd use that with embossing, use it with leatherwork, use it with certain wire work when you're trying to shape it. It gives it support.
We've added a stamp in there as well, which is like a lovely swirly floral one. It's beautiful, so that's going to be really popular. So you've got your stamp. We've also got, what's in here? Oh, more stamps.
Oh, you've got,
these are your numbers. These are your numbers as well. Very useful. Yeah. Very, very useful. We've also got the baby loom.
Do you know what? I love the little baby loom because it's very little setup. So you've still got to strand this one, rather than use your elastic. But it's so portable and so light. It's great. Absolutely. I love this for doing pendants and things like that. It's fantastic.
Thank you, Susan, for your lovely message. She said, fantastic show today. Great tips and great prices. She says, great gems, brilliant team. Thank you very much. Thank you. Also, what are these? These are your little bobbins.
Yes. I think they're part of your Knotty Do It All.
Oh, fab.
So you can wind on your thread and things like that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right, so all together it should be, these are all your little pegs and crocodile clips and things as well to go with it. Should be $120.75. So, basically, $79.95 surely is just your Knotty Do It All. Yeah, it is, and you get everything else for free.
Oh my god.
So there you go. If you were umming and ahhing thinking about getting the Not to Do It, or today's the day to do it because you're getting so many freebies with it as well. Cheryl, well done. Hazel, Mother Tidville, collector in Cheshire. Alison, you're there. So many of our collectors coming back in and multi-buying. The Not to Do It all as well. Perfect for knotting. Pearl
So if you're
knotting,
doing your
I'm
pearl
thinking.
knotting, if you're doing macrame, you can use it. If you're doing your mala necklaces, they're fab with. You can use with any of your beads. And you know, a lot of people think knotting is to do with pearls. No, use your bigger cords with it. It's fab. You can do all sorts of things with it. It's a really, really nice piece of kit. And it's not only for thread, so you could, like I said, use your chains with it, hold those in place with it.
I think Sleeping Beauty would look nice with cords knotted, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Let me show you, coming up. And don't forget, Grandidierite is on pre-order. It's coming up in 5 minutes' time, literally not long to wait. So we've got the Sleeping Beauty turquoise as today's deal of the day, but also on pre-order, one of the most incredible gemstones. They're massive, absolutely massive Grandidierite, and I must say the colour, superb, absolutely superb. That is coming up. Right, we've also got, I might need a helping hand, Michael. Thank you.
There's so much stuff on today's show.
Is it this one next?
It's over on the other table.
Oh, sorry.
This is so much fun.
Thank you. Oh, right, so we're saying, I know that, look, a lot of people have been homeschooling and have been teachers for a long time, but we've now hit summer holidays, so maybe you aren't doing so much of the maths and the geography lessons, but you want to do something still creative, something for a rainy day. I think this is going to be great to get kids involved as well.
Absolutely. You know, you can tie this in with your learning your alphabet, having a play, writing name tags, being creative. It's just great fun.
So this is your artistic wire. You get in here all our, well, you get your wire, your 6 spools and bobbins of wire. You also then get all of your pegs and bits and bobs that you need. Plus, we've bundled it with some more bits and bobs, of course, just because we can today. We've also bought a bundle with
the whacker plates, the 2 white plates. Yeah. One of my favourite pieces of kit.
What, really?
Yeah, love it.
Are they called wire whackers?
They're whackers.
Does it literally do...
It does what it says on the tin.
Yeah, okay, you whack your wire with it. Brilliant.
So when you've used your jig, or your loopers and everything, you can put... Normally, if you've used your jig, you know, just flatten it out, either with your pliers or a hammer. No, you can put multiples on the whacker and go whack. Oh. And it's such a satisfying feeling. It's so good. Whack.
Let out all the stress. This one's lovely. So we've also got a stamp with it.
Wow. Oh, look, see, that's lovely, isn't it?
That's really nice. That's really, really nice. Ooh. And we've also got your craft tool.
Yeah.
Your craft knife. Where have you found a craft knife from?
And have you got the punch as well?
Where's the hole punch? Oh, yes, your Jewellery Maker hole punch. Why not? Let's just add it in there as well.
Brilliant.
Why not? Okay. How much would we be looking if we were to buy all these individually then? Do you reckon, Tom? $47.55. He's already worked it out. That's the price point that it's supposed to be. Right, I love these bundles. It is like a lucky dip, isn't it? Have a bit of a try at everything. Got a couple of gifts there as well. I think that'd make a great gift set. Yeah, your artistic wire set.
And that's got a lot of instructions again, and it's got stuff on the back.
Absolutely.
Just have a play with that. You can just go for it.
I love doing wire writing.
Yeah.
I think it's so cool, isn't it? $47.55, supposed to be your price. Remember that when you see this. Right, I am thinking now Christmas gift ideas. So you can see what you mean. It will give you the patterns on the back of how to do it. We're at $29.95. $29.95. That is so good. So on the back, you can see that it will tell you exactly sort of where you put your pins, where you put all of your pegs to be able to create the different letters. For example, there's K. It'll tell you where to put your pegs. It's brilliant. Claire, I believe, made this, didn't she?
So she's done the NHS.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. So
Love it.
you know, could you imagine making bracelets for kids' friends and stuff like that? You can have I mean, you've got enough there to have a party.
Oh, absolutely.
Socially distanced in the garden in the summer.
Good idea. $29.95. And remember, you're getting loads there as well. You're also getting your hole punch, you're getting your stamp, and you're getting your craft knife. No way. Going again. They've all got to go. Every single one of them going. £20.99. So for £1.04, you get everything else included. You get everything else included. So not only do you get your artistic wire set, you're getting your craft knife, your hole punch. Remember, you're also getting your whacker, wire whacker.
The whacker plates are amazing.
That'd be a great gift for somebody. Fiona, Angela, Karen, Renfrewshire, you're there, Margaret there. Oh, a lot of people are now going, do you know what? At $20.99, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a go. Claire loves this, doesn't she? Yeah, Claire absolutely loves this.
She's the queen of wire writing, isn't she?
But she's also very good at doing it freehand, which I'm absolutely horrendous at doing it freehand. So just to be able to create, you know, everybody knows what it's trying to say without, hang on, does that say Merry Christmas, does it? Well, actually, you can do that. What, do you know, oh, and I like the fact that you've got your sort of silver and gold colour wire as well. Very versatile. Well done, Wendy, Sarah, Arlene, Karen, Cumbria, Sharon, Mary, Angela, Fiona, Margaret, Antoinette. Well done, Gertrude. Right, Alison, this is your bundle.
Yeah.
Okay, Alison is saying for the record, though, she has nothing to do with the prices that Tom's going to do. Sorry, hang on.
You can do it.
I could do it. Thank you. We do a swap.
I thought you said a sloth then.
Do the sloth. So this time, right now these are different. So these are finding forms, still but little jigs.
Yeah, so these are mini jigs. I've got, right, I carry one round with me.
Oh.
Just prove. So this is a little toggle jig. They're great. They're handy. They're brilliant size. They're set up permanently. So these, you've got 3 different connectors. And they're just great. If you want to make quick earrings, if you want to, you know, do a 3-to-1 connector or a 5-to-1 connector in a piece of jewellery. If you've got multi-stranded necklaces, brilliant, absolutely great to use.
They're ready to go, and like you say, just keep them with you on the move.
And they're again the sort of thing you can use spare wire with to make components. And they think, oh, I need a pair of earrings. Oh, I've got those 2. Put a loop on. Dangle some gemstones off the bottom and you're good to go. So
we've got those. We've also teamed it with your replacement tips for battery operated...
for your bead reamer.
Yeah, bead reamer.
So and I know because I went through a phase of I had to ream loads of pearls.
Okay.
And I ended up with, I was doing the pearls and then I went on to do another gemstone, which I really shouldn't have been trying to ream with it. So, but they last and they're good, but I'd also use it for different ones.
Okay.
So you're not cross-contaminating and stuff. It's, yeah.
Do you need to have, if you've got the bead
along? If you've got the bead reamer.
Okay.
And it's a little battery operated one and it's fab.
Brilliant. So they're the refills, and of course we've also added it with loads of your Jewellery Maker official stamps, which come in a lovely little kit.
Oh, I like those.
I like the dotty ones. Yeah. 36.20 altogether. 36.20.
This should be the get ready for Christmas show.
I know, honestly, it's brilliant, isn't
Christmas shopping's done.
I've no idea where Tom's been raiding, but where on earth have you found this? It's brilliant. So you're getting your stamps, you're also getting your mini jigs, and your replacement tips for just $18.95. $18.95. So if you want the stamps on their own, oh, there you go, they're $19.95. For £1 less, you're getting all your other goodies as well.
I know.
Oh no wonder we've got baskets going crazy. Well done, Wendy, Michelle, Marilyn, Devon, Jackie, Angela, Mertha Tidfield, Janet, Essex. Check out as soon as you can. We are moments away, by the way, from our Grand Didier. We are not far away from our gorgeous golden sheen sapphire. We've also got, I haven't even told you, this is what's crazy. We've got gemstone chains as well coming up in this show.
As if you didn't have enough.
It's just honestly, if we had beaded chains, these gemstone chains, in any other show, that would be the first thing that I'd mention. That would be the highlight of the show. They'd be there, and I'd be showing them all the time. Look, like this.
Wow, that was stunning.
I see this. If you want to make these individually, it would take such a long time, wouldn't it, Alison?
Yeah, when we get
we'll talk more about that.
I'll tell you about it.
Price is amazing on them as well, so stay tuned. It's a good show, isn't it? Good show. Okay, let's go. Something completely different. I know where you've now been rooting, whose stash you've been looking in. This is so special.
Oh.
Who wants hot off the press, launched on Thursday, Alison's first in, Chiangmai Peridot. Gosh, they're amazing, Alison.
I know, from here they're incredible.
Honestly, if you saw them on the show, I watched the show on Thursday, and I must say they look even better in real life. I can't even believe I'm saying that because they look gorgeous on screen. But look at that colour. There is Peridot, isn't there? And then there's Peridot. Yeah, you can get Peridot. You can get it quite affordably. Not Peridot that looks like this. That is absolutely perfection in my eyes. It's 1.45 carats. Chiangmai Peridot. Brilliant round cut, 6mm rounds. You're getting two. Absolutely beautiful.
That looks very,
is this one of yours?
like, yes. And that's what I'm saying. So you can use these gemstones because I've used the wire to kind of encase it.
Right.
And that's got little. So if you've got the strand from the kit, that's got little peridots running around outside it. Oh, absolutely beautiful.
So perfect. This time, remember, you're getting two 6mm rounds. I am happy here all day long. In fact, I feel like that is too low.
Oh no.
Tom, the way that you keep going, here we go, it feels like, you know when you're on the waltzers and you want to get off and they're like, let's go again, scream if you want to go faster. $7.95. It's like being at a fairground. £1.
That's not fair.
Bearing in mind, we're at what price each? $3.98. What's not fair?
That's not fair. No chance of getting those. By the time John gets down to the PC downstairs, got no chance.
John, that was a subtle hint, wasn't it?
I put a photo on my Facebook page, and I'll dig it out. And I made a ring for my mum, and it's a long but low ring, and it's got a larger peridot in the middle, and those amethyst would have looked beautiful with it. And then it's got a couple of the smaller peridot, the smaller rounds, I think they're smaller than that, and then a couple of green dioxide, chrome dioxide in this ring. I'll dig it out and show you. I made it for my mum for her birthday.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And it uses these, and I've not prong set, I've not used silversmithing or anything, just a bit of wire.
Oh, there's so many ways of setting these.
A couple of minutes. Can you give me a minute or so?
Yeah,
Can
go
I
for
borrow
it.
one? And I'll show you quickly. I just want to show you how easy it is to set them. And you can use 0.6. I had some 0.6. There we go. Right. So I'm going to start off. I'm going to make a little loop.
What gauge wire are you best to use for this size?
I'm using 0.8 on this. You can do it with 0.6.
Okay.
I wouldn't do 1mm because the wire will overpower the stone.
Yeah.
So I'm just making a little wire, a little loop at the bottom. Let me clear some space on here. Sorry, Ollie. So I've made a little loop, and then I'm just going to start making. I just want to pull it round. Okay. So we're making a little sort of cage. I'm going to pop my gemstone in there, right? So it's just sitting on that loop. I'm going to hold it round, and I want to now pull the wire over the top. So you're pulling it now. This is the only fiddly bit because you need to pull this around. Yeah, just let me. There you go. So can you see how that's starting to pull over the gemstone? I'm just going to wrap that round a little bit more. And this will then, so you'd trim that off. I've just come a little bit wobbly there. take your time, do it a little bit more slowly. Right, now I'm just going to hold that piece of wire, that gemstone is now completely contained.
Oh, that's so quick.
You can incorporate that into rings, into pendants.
Oh,
so
brilliant.
it's a good. A lot of people get frightened by smaller gemstones.
Absolutely, yeah.
They are so usable, and that's not going anywhere.
And I think a lot of people get scared if they haven't got a drill hole. That's just, you create a design around it.
Absolutely, you can build these up. I use this in wire work. There's so many. I'm going to take that back out and give it you back, otherwise I'll forget. But yeah, you don't have to be a silversmith to use them.
Thank you.
There we go.
They are absolutely beautiful. They are gorgeous. Thank you so much for that. Thank you.
Okay.
Listen, she always goes above and beyond with everything. Honestly, we love having you. Okay. We love you. If you've got any questions, any messages for Alison as well, get them in. And of course, we'll do our best to try and show you as much as we can. We've got a lot going on though. Straight after the break, we're coming back with Grandidierite. And then we've also got the gemstone chains. We've also got 1 hour to wait until we do our Sleeping Beauty. Still got our golden sheen sapphires to go. We have got a lot to jam pack into the next 2 hours, so whatever you do not go anywhere. If you've got plans, cancel them. Stay with us. We've got a jam packed couple of hours coming up after this.
Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, JewelleryMaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Are you new to jewellery making? Not sure where to start? Then tune into Jewellery Maker every Thursday at 6 p.m. for our Get Started Hour. One of our fantastic designers will be showing you basic techniques, giving you lots of hints and tips, bringing you one of our specially designed kits for newbies, and showing you step-by-step demonstrations to get you started on your jewellery making journey. Get started with Jewellery Maker every Thursday at 6 p.m.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Now this coming Sunday is very exciting for us because we are unleashing a brand new guest designer. That's you, Mikey. And you may have heard me mention this man's name a few times. I've been too excited. He's tried to do it on the quiet and I kept letting the cat out of the bag, didn't I? I couldn't help myself, too excited. This is Mikey B, and Mikey B is going to be our new guest designer on Sunday, aren't you? Live from 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Can you get up early?
Oh, yes.
Oh, we'll be all right then. So, we've spoiled you with 4 kits.
4 amazing kits. Tiger's Eye, Absolutely incredible. The red tiger's eye. Should try and see the colour play is amazing.
You're knocked out with it.
Amazing kits.
Yeah. And you're very excited, aren't you?
I am over the moon. Absolutely ecstatic.
It's going to be wonderful. So, this coming Sunday, you do not want to be anywhere else. We are also being joined by Linda Brunwell in the studio, live from 8 a.m. So do please join us. Let's give him a really warm, supportive Jewellery Maker welcome, as I know you will do, this coming Sunday at 8 a.m.
Love Jewellery Maker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the Jewellery Maker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
At Jewellery Maker, we're always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to put it into your basket online or speak to one of our brilliant customer service team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Are you new to jewellery making? Not sure where to start? Then tune into Jewellery Maker every Thursday at 6 p.m. for our Get Started hour. One of our fantastic designers will be showing you basic techniques, giving you lots of hints and tips, bringing you one of our specially designed kits for newbies, and showing you step-by-step demonstrations to get you started on your jewellery making journey. Get started with Jewellery Maker every Thursday at 6 p.m.
Welcome back. Oh, I knew you'd be back. I knew you'd stay with us. What a show we're having. Thank you for your company. Alison, we were just saying in the break, if you love your job, you never work a day in your life, do you?
You don't. It's just great fun. I love it. They pay me to come and play with gemstones and wire and stuff. It's like, oh, okay.
Honestly, we love being here. You're getting paid.
No, they just give me money so I can buy gemstones.
Yeah, exactly. Can I show you what Alison's just been making over the last, amongst getting involved and talking with the show, she was also making this. So, in a short while, we're going to be talking about and launching one of the most, I know, Ollie, this is just one of the most incredible How? I know you were just involved so much in that show. It wasn't like, right, we'll leave you to just make something. You were getting involved, doing demo, talking about everything else. And meantime, she was also making this. That is gorgeous. Now, it comes from a strand of the most exciting gemstone. I have never seen sapphire like this, ever.
I love it.
It is 100% natural. That sheen that you see is not any treatment, it isn't diffused, it isn't a coating, it isn't any trick of the camera or lighting. No offence, but Michael, he's just not that good. He wouldn't be able to do that on the canvas. It's just not that good.
Do your own cameras.
It is the effect of the natural gemstone. It's just incredible. So, we're going to be talking about that. Can we put a time on it, Tom? Or is he still... That's guy Alison.
I love that. Vicky's like, moving on, right? Let's move on after that.
I can't, he's look at me like, you think I'm going to edit you? He's going to edit me badly in our next song if it starts, do you know the Jessie J thing that you showed me before? Somebody dubbing someone else's voice. If I don't sound like me, yeah, it's because I made that comment. When are we going to do the Golden Sheen Sapphire? 11:30 we'll say. Around about then. I'm not putting a certain time on it as we've got loads to do, but they will be coming up around then. It is now grandidierite time. It is the only grandidierite you'll see of the day. I think it's probably the only grandidierite that, well, it's the first grandidierite of the weekend. I don't know if we've got anything else coming into stock. It is, of course, a gemstone that if you know, you know. It's one of those that if you've heard of it, you're thinking, hang on, is that the gemstone that I've read about? Is that the gem? Yeah, it is. And I have had chats actually with our buying team about this gemstone saying, right, what's the catch? Where's the difference? Because there is a very famous article from, you know, it's not just like it is a very reliable source of Forbes magazine, and Forbes actually put this as, I think it was about number 4 or number 3. Number 3, even better. Yeah. I see, I'm even downplaying it. It was number 3. It was the third rarest and most expensive gemstone, the third most expensive gemstone in the world. And I wouldn't mind actually showing you. So on the top 12 of the rarest gemstone list, there were some very, very famous ones like Alexandrite we talk about. Number 11 was Fire Opal. Number 9 is Bennett White. I'm going to keep going. Red Beryl at number 7. Number 6 was Alexandrite. Number 5 was Diamonds. Number 3 is Grandidierite. And I don't know whether I can show you. It's 20,000 per carat. And there's a description that says about the colour. This, to me, sorry, with all of the fingerprints, the colour that I can see here, well, it says, it's commonly found with a pearly, semi-transparent, bluish-green hue. What colour would you say this was? I would say that is exactly pearly, semi-transparent, bluish-green hue. Yeah. Exactly that, textbook.
Perfect.
Not $20,000 a carat today, though. So this is why I said I went to our buying team and I went to the management and asked, how can we do this? Look, there you go.
Perfect.
And then...
Wow.
Same gem.
Ooh.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Colour, for me, I must say, is even more intense than some of these. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. If I'm being brutally honest, I don't like showing you that because it puts it so far away from where we're going to be that we're trained as humans that you think, oh, well, it can't be the same. It's like going down the road and seeing a Ferrari for a tenner. It's like, well, it's not. It can't be. It's that different for me. I'm like, $20,000 a carat and you can't get it. I suppose it's like artwork, isn't it? Yeah. It almost depends what the collector is willing to pay. Artwork is the same as gem world for me in that response. That Grandidierite, yes. If we get a brilliant opportunity, we're going to pass it on to you. But could we be a lot higher? Absolutely. Are we going to be? No, of course not. It's us. We want you to make jewellery with some of the rarest and some of the most expensive jewellery gems in the world. Graphics are live. You can now, I've literally just got like little goosebumps with excitement. Every single time that we do this gemstone, I just think, I feel so sorry for people that don't know we're here. Yeah. That have read the history books, that have read the textbook, that have wanted to... Do you know, even when you go to the Birmingham Jewellery Quarter, or you go to the Lanes in Brighton, or Hatton Garden in London, even some of the best gemstone specialist stores that have got, you know, the real big connections, they can't get this gem. You've got, as jewellery makers, better buyers, better team to be able to get you gemstones like this. Just don't let it pass you by. It's amazing. Right. But based on, we're looking at 26 gemstones on this strand. We're looking at combined carat weight of 27 carats here. If you times that by 20,000, we're looking at $500,000 strand. I mean, it just doesn't even bear to think about. Based on Forbes magazine, not just some willy-nilly website, based on this. Are you going to crash to that? No. Starting here.
Wow. Wow.
So, I mean, this is a gemstone that we are so lucky to be able to get hold of. It's from Madagascar, only a very small pocket bound. It was an absolutely incredible find, and the colour for me is beautiful. Yeah. I think I can see why it's one of the most expensive gemstones, because of its beauty. It's absolutely natural, and that colour is extraordinary. This one at the bottom, I've never seen. Granted, you're right, that colour. That's like peacock. Just that on a chain, surely, with what we know about this gemstone, you could always print off that Forbes magazine article and talk. Or it'd probably be the one that you'd ring your most regular client and say, look, I've got something really special. £100 on the chain. You see,
I wouldn't actually think twice about getting this set with some platinum.
Yeah.
I would actually go,
Good point.
Gold, yes. But I tend not to wear much gold. I tend to wear silver, so I'd look at doing that in platinum. I love it. Oh. I love this gemstone.
Okay, this is where it gets all a bit bonkers, and this is where we'd love to spend the rest of the show talking about it, and it warrants it. It absolutely deserves it. But, of course, us being the medium that we come to we join in your homes, the way that we're able to do this is that we have to do it quick. $129.95. Please do not be more like, don't get me wrong, I've done it too, and I'm part of Jewellery Maker, and I've second guessed it and thought, what's the catch? There's got to be. I could not sit here on television and tell you it was the real Grandidierite if it were not. It is the real McCoy. It's unbelievable. Of course, a jeweller would take one single piece, one single gemstone, one single piece of one piece of jewellery a day. They could literally just sell one in their store. They might have days where they do not sell any jewellery. You think how much we've got to be quick turnaround and very, very low margins. I'm absolutely done, yeah. No. Don't go lower.
No.
Don't go lower, because it makes me sound silly. Do you know when it's almost like belying everything I'm saying? Do you know what though? We want you to get this at the lowest price possible, so you can go and get it set into platinum, so you can make whatever jewellery you want with it. If you're selling one of these, keep the rest for yourself. Yeah. You can make your money back. Dorothy, Lynn, Merseyside Diane, Caroline, Jacqueline, Renfrewshire, Sharon. We're at £5 a pair. That's unbelievable. Not as in a pair, as in pear shape. Oh. Pear drop. So we're at £5 each, £5 a gemstone, £5 for this one in the centre, this huge one, £5 for this colour that we see on that's virtually the same colour that I saw at $20,000 a carat. 26 pieces. $79.95. Do you know what? It's now £3.8 each. This is the price point of quartz, of jasper, of topaz, of, you know, some of the more readily available gemstones. Not the League of Alexandrite. Imagine if I was sitting here with 27 carats of Alexandrite. This is actually third on the list. Alexandrite didn't even make it as expensive as this. Tomorrow morning they've got Alexandrite, and I urge every single one of you to grab that, because it is, again, one of the rarest and one of the most expensive gemstones. I tell you what, I'm so humbled and so lucky, and this is why Alice and I sit here with such beaming smiles and joy because we're very lucky to do what we do. We've got Gemporia now buying power to get gems like this. If I had a job in Hatton Garden or looking at gemstones, one of these, and it would be £30,000, I would still be sort of saying the same things that I'm saying to you now. But I'm thinking, gosh, this is a different. This is a different different league. £79.95. That makes our price per pair less than £4. Yeah, per shape. Sorry, I should say per gem. £6.80 per pair of earrings, or less than £4 per gemstone.
Oh, for goodness
Unbelievable. There's so many of you there. I'm so thrilled that you're very savvy at Jewellery Maker.
Yeah.
I love that you know your rare exotic gemstones. Don't get me wrong. If you're new to us, this is the great thing about our community is that, we do stock amethysts and citrines and rose quartz and gemstones that and very affordably as well. We've seen gemstones less than £5 today. But also, what I love is that we're bringing you something nowhere else does. I mean, where else can you go and get grandidierite? I don't know where to send you. If you are looking for something really different, something really rare, but affordable, that's it. Oh, speaking of which, stay tuned. Sapphires like you've never seen before. Sapphire, gold sheen sapphires coming out. This is one, Alison, I would urge everybody to get their authenticity certificate with.
Yeah, absolutely. For the high-end gemstones and the more unusual gemstones, it's that safety blanket for the buyer to say, yes, this is what it is.
Yeah.
No, it's not treated. Yes, this has come from such and such a region, because it's all on the card, which is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. If you are umming and ahhing about it, I understand that it's still a considered purchase, but consider it.
Yeah.
It is not how much you are spending, it is how much you're saving, and it's about an opportunity. It is one of those, I'm not sitting here allowed to talk to you about investments, but I can see what's on the internet. I know about this gemstone, and it speaks for itself in my mind. So enjoy it, it's amazing. And even if you are thinking, do you know what, I'm not quite sure, I haven't done my research yet, you've got 60 days to send it back. No questions asked. No questions asked. If it's not for you, that's not for you. It's fine. Send it back within 60 days and you'll get a full money back guarantee. Amazing. Can I also show you another gemstone that's very, very expensive at the moment? Sleeping Beauty turquoise. We can't get it at the moment. I know that Gemporia, the whole group, can't get it. I'd love it. A Sleeping Beauty as well. There's something about this location that is just perfect when it comes to forming top quality turquoise.
It is. It's that colour, isn't it? It's absolutely stunning.
We're going to do it at 11.
Do you know I'd put that with the grandidierite? I'm just being greedy now.
I was going to say that's very opulent, isn't it?
But I can imagine one dropping down, having a turquoise choker, and then one grandidierite dropping down.
That is one fancy piece of jewellery.
I'm getting that priced, valued. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, you must.
Getting that valued.
That's a really good point. Please do not think our prices represent a value or worth.
No.
We're almost like the wholesaler here, aren't we? This is below. That's crazy. Even at the shows, I don't think you'd see it at that sort of price point. So well done, everybody. Gemstones chains. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I don't know if we are. Customer service team, are you ready? Alison, right. I said earlier on, to make something like this is doable.
It is.
How long would it take you?
It's doable. I do a lot of chain of rosary linking. So I did a little experiment earlier, and I've lost my little piece of wire. So I did a rosary link.
Okay.
And it'll take, because I have no gemstone, you've got to thread your gemstone. So somewhere between 1 and 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, depending on how quick you are. And then I unwound it and I measured it. So even on a small gemstone, you're looking at about 4 centimetres of sterling silver wire.
Yeah.
I then counted the number on one of the strands. Right. There were 92 gemstones. So on that strand, it was have we got a tanzanite one?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, so it was the tanzanite one. So I counted the number of gemstones on that. So it's going to vary depending on the size of your gemstone. You might get more or less. So and bear in mind you're wasting a bit each time you do it of your sterling silver wire. So that's over 4 meters of the wire, and somewhere between 3 and 4 hours to make.
Okay.
So
You
could do it. Yeah.
Or you can buy this. With the price point that we're going to do, honestly, I'd just stock up. If you are on the website, you can see the price now. You can see the price. So how many hours? 4 hours?
Yeah. Let's say, 4 hours, 4 metres.
If you were looking at minimum wage, probably looking around £8 an hour, aren't you?
It's £8 something.
Let's go £8 to be conservative and say £8 an hour. You're looking at £32 just in your time before you've got sterling silver.
Plus your 4 metres of sterling. Plus your 15 carats of aquamarine.
Oh, and they are beautiful. So we're talking, right, let's start just to sort of break even. And your time and your gemstones and your wire, you're looking around £40. Okay? And then if you are, going to a craft fair, you've got to think about your overheads. You've also got to think about making a bit of money.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying. Keep that in mind. This is a 20-inch length chain. It's got 15 carats of beautiful aquamarine, and yes, it's 925 solid sterling silver. It is sterling silver as well. Okay, watch this.
Oh, for goodness sake.
There you go. That is why we said buy it. Just buy as many as you can. We've got loads of different gemstones. We've got emeralds, we've got tanzanite, we've got really high-end gems actually, haven't we? And peridot and all sorts.
Beautiful drapes. So if you do any Victorian style jewellery,
beautiful.
They make beautiful drapes in those jewellery.
So I suppose can I sort of take this apart and use them maybe for part of earrings?
Yeah, you can chop them up.
Yeah.
You're going to lose one.
A link.
So you're going to lose a link.
Okay.
Chop it carefully. Keep your gemstone.
Yeah.
Put your sterling silver to one side because don't waste it. You can melt it.
It's been done really well as well, hasn't it,
beautiful
Alison?
quality.
I know you've got the little chain on the end, the little charm. I like that you've got the little tag as well.
Your 925 tag on it.
See, that's beautiful, isn't it? How is it £12.95, Tom? He's been very quiet in there. He's keeping his head down. £12.95 for 15 carats. Well, and Debbie, Teresa, Jane, Alison, Tina, Sally, Sharon, Kim, Susan, Christine, Cheshire, Jane, Bev, Candy, Linda, Gary. Hello, everybody. Kay said, happy weekend. I'm grabbing some burgers while hubby and kids prep Mexican lunch. Oh, I love Mexican food. Tacos and fajita. Oh my word. Oh, I love nachos and it's the best, isn't it? Oh, you're making us hungry. It's only 10:30. It's not even 10:30 in the morning yet. You're making us hungry.
How is it only 10:30?
I know.
I feel like we've done 2 shows. We've packed so much in.
I think that's it, isn't it? We've just packed so much in. We've still got so much more to go. Hour and a half of gorgeousness still to come. Lisa, Bryony, Brenda, Alison, Debbie, Tina, Christine, Greater London, Gary, Teresa, Karen, Linda, Marilyn, Lisa. Keep going through. Absolutely gone crazy. Well done on the web, on the phone line. Hello to all of our new customers. It's so lovely to over the last few months, I think we've been getting lots of new customers. I think it's a great sort of hobby and skill to take up, isn't it?
It is.
Especially when there are a lot of people thinking, right, I just want to do something a bit mindful. Something that's just, going to make me switch up a bit. Should we do some emerald? These aren't just emeralds, Tom. They are absolutely gorgeous. Look at the colour from there.
That was close.
It's the colour, it's so striking. Probably can even see from there. They are beautiful. Yeah. They are so good. They almost look like, when a gemstone is dyed or recreated to try and look like it, like when you see a green onyx that's been dyed. It's almost like that green. They are really brilliant green. See, I just love it as... What about on your glasses? You could have, when you do the...
Use your glasses, to stop them falling off. Absolutely.
Oh, so much you can do. Are we going to do... we can't do this. No, we can't. If you can see the website, you can see it's the same price, and that's why webbers are checking out multi-buying. There you go. Start dialing now. Check out as soon as you can. I can't believe you've... match the price. Okay, I just must give you an update on quantity. We started with 78. Over half the stock is already gone. Well done, everybody. Sharon, Karen, Candy, Collector, Alison, Penelope, Somerset, Linda, Berkshire, Hampshire, Heather, Davina. I can't keep up. Davina's bought 3, Kathleen's bought 2, Christine bought 2, Deborah's bought 2, Cheshire's bought 2. Sharon's bought 2.
So you know, if you've made a nice delicate necklace,
Yeah.
you want a nice chain to go with it. They look beautiful as chains. I love using them as a chain around your neck. But you can use them. You can use them as stacker bracelets. You could make an anklet.
Oh gosh, I love them.
How good would that be?
I'm just looking to see whether you've got sort of slight graduation on these as well. You've definitely got different sizes. So in the centre, I mean, you've got some really big, beautiful, chunky emeralds in there. Oh, I think they could be. Let me put them next to the ends. Look, I think that they're slightly graduated. Just very slightly, subtly, a real subtle ombre. They're beautiful. It's sold out. I'm sorry if you missed it. I'm sorry if you missed it. There's loads of you there. This is the one that you looked at then.
Yeah.
And these are graduated. These absolutely are graduated, Ollie. They're beautiful. Beautiful. It's Tanzanite. Only got 77 and you saw how quick the emerald went. Sold out.
This can't be the same price.
No, it can't be. It can't be. We will do the best price possible though. Oh, everybody who's on the web, you know something I don't. Instantly we've got people checking out. You've got 15 carats. Look at the graduation. The graduation almost makes it into a nearly finished piece, doesn't it?
You could put a clasp on that. Or because that's quite long, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'd shorten that. I'd probably have it as a 16-inch and then have 2-inch drop earrings on either side.
Absolutely.
You've got a suite of jewellery.
But you've got a full Tanzanite neckline. Right, it's about to sell out.
Oh, for goodness sake.
It's about to sell out. God, if you've got it, well done. That did not look like it should be $12.90. I think Tom is now panicking, thinking, I don't think it should have been. There's sterling silver. Well done. Right, let's do gold flash aquamarine. Oh, this is so pretty. I want to try this on again because that just looks so beautiful, doesn't it? Even just as it is. As is, like you said, if you're going to do...
Oh, that's stunning.
How pretty is this?
That is lovely.
15 carats of aquamarine.
I want this, and I want to set one of the gold sheen. There's a beautiful the drop. Have that with a bail dropping down. That's going to look stunning with that.
Don't worry, we haven't done the gold sheen sapphires yet. You haven't missed out. We are going to bring those soon. They look beautiful with gold sheen sapphire. That ring is beautiful as well. Okay, so 20-inch length chain, $13.95 because of the gold flash on this. You've got Susan there, Sujo there, Alison, Margaret, whichever way you calculate it. It's just crazy. Do you know what? We should just all sit back, relax and enjoy this because when was the last time we did a show like this where you've just got back-to-back absolute bargains. And I never ever use that word when I'm talking about genuine gemstones and the high-end luxury. But it is. You're right. There's no other word for it. It's absolute bargains. Margaret, Angela, Diana there, Paula Berkshire, Jennifer, Jacqueline, Carol, Suzanne. I'm saying congratulations to every single one of you because they are so luxurious, so beautiful. And I think that I'm just seeing it. I'm not a jewellery designer, so I am just seeing it as that neckline piece. Maybe you buy one and just keep it as a necklace, put a clasp on the end, and then you take the second one and you could do some beautiful sort of swag style. There's so much that you'd be able to do.
I want to do some Victorian pieces with those. I'd be multi-buying those chains. Well, I would if I had a chance.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I would. That's the only downside to this job sometimes. You do miss out sometimes.
Oh, hello. Oh. Lynn said, the kids have bought me breakfast in bed. Full English, what a day. I just said, I don't think today could get any better. Full English would be lovely right now, please. Absolutely. I've not had full English for ages. Like, gorgeous. Oh, enjoy your nice Saturday morning. That's what weekends are for. Right. How about rose gold flash this time?
Oh, beautiful.
So just to remind everybody, we started the show by talking about, the fact that, I know a lot of people will sort of say, well, maybe I can make these myself. Absolutely you can. For the price point that we're going down to, I think that's what you sort of would pay for your aquamarine alone.
Yeah. And that's if you can, you can't get, or not easily, so your rose gold on your sterling silver, you can get sterling silver
Yeah.
But trying to get wire with rose gold on, or with gold on, you can get gold wire, you can get silver wire, but you can't get that combination. And, you know, your gold wire would be astronomical, so...
They are beautiful. What about a ring-to-hand adornment? Yeah.
I love them. I was thinking about those the other day, Ollie. But yeah, that would look beautiful. So you've got that nice, delicate chain.
Yeah.
You could even do a web of it coming down your finger. You could use jump rings to pull it together to make a bit of a net. Oh, that would look amazing. Oh yes, that would look amazing. So you could actually pinch it together almost with jump rings in strategic places and make a bit of a net of it coming down your finger.
That would be beautiful. Oh, there's so many ways of using these. This is the first time I've seen any of the beaded chains, and they are proven very, very popular. Pauline, Berkshire, Christine, Alison, Karen, Bryony, Candy, Jacqueline, Bev, Carol, Antoinette. You're already there. We've done it. We've done it. We've done it. £13.95. We were saying at £13.95 just for your aquamarine rondelles, you know, full stop. If you were to make this and you were to buy your aquamarine and then you were to buy your sterling silver, like you said, you know, if you can get with the rose gold flash as well, and then the time that it takes to do this, you may as well just stock up on as many as you can. We've got a nice quantity on these. Don't worry, you've not yet missed out. I know a lot of people who have come in and missed out on the emerald, on the tanzanite. Keep trying. At the moment, you've still got to look in on this one. There's a lot of webbers checking out, so be careful. Dial in as soon as you can.
So you get about 3 bracelets out of that. I'm thinking the average is about 7 inches.
There you go.
But you've got to have a clasp as well. And you could make them adjustable if you wanted. You'd easily get 3 bracelets out of that.
Would work out about £4.50 each.
That's ridiculous.
Sterling silver and aquamarine, and look, they'd look so beautiful. They would look so pretty. Okay, Tom is saying, can we warn everybody that we've got tanzanite? Did you see how quick the last tanzanite was? This is in the gold this time. I must say, I think this is my favourite combination. It works so well, doesn't it? And I love the attention to detail that you've got the little tag on the end as well, the 925 tag. It's done beautifully. Quality of the tanzanite is, needless to say, absolutely phenomenal. This is where graphics are live. Just put it in your basket now. There's only 60. The gold and the blue, such a beautiful contrast. It really makes the gold pop and it makes the blue pop.
It goes so well.
I think this is my favourite.
Nice together.
These are going to be gone before we know it. If you want one of the only... How many did you say we had? 60! Less than 50 now. In fact, less than 40. If you want one, check out as soon as you can. Let's see this sell out. We've got so many of you there. £13.95 again, and that is genuine, beautiful quality tanzanite. It's about to go. Christine, Sharon, Deborah, Roz, Elizabeth, best of luck, everybody. We love these beaded chains. It's sold out. We've got rose gold versions down the line if you want the rose gold option. Again, looks beautiful. I actually think that this brings out those beautiful flashes of purple that we love from tanzanite. See what I mean?
This is a warmer tone, isn't it?
Thank you. Ollie said it suits your skin tone. I always think rose gold does, you know. I think it suits every skin tone.
Yeah.
I think it's a real soft mix between silver and gold. I know a lot of people who love the rose gold flash as well.
I always think it's a very feminine. That looks very, very feminine.
It does.
It's not edgy. It's nice and soft. Yeah, it's beautiful.
And it's really drawing on those violet second tones of the tanzanite, which I love. Now I'm giving you a couple of seconds. Can you tell I'm trying to stall? I'm trying to stall Tom from dropping the price. He's just doing it. He says, "Got to do it." So many people already there checking out. £13.95. That is it. Helena, Debbie, Carolyn, Janet, Cheshire, Antoinette, you're back in. A lot of people coming in and multi-buying on lots of these, actually, Alison. Doesn't surprise us.
Well, I can't remember the last time we had any. Because what's happening today happens. We fetch them to air and they sell out.
Yeah.
And then you've got to wait for them to come back in again.
Oh, well, I've been here, how long now? I've never seen them. 2 years.
I've not seen them.
2 years,
year
1.5 years.
It's been a while since we had them.
This month's birthstone, get them to go with the kits. These are
beautiful.
You've done this sort of feel with the kits anyway, with the jewellery. You know how you've got this lovely, delicate flowing, like you say, Victorian almost style necklaces. See this feel? You're going to be able to create again, something very similar, and I think will go beautifully with the kits with this one. This is Peridot. This month's birthstone, 1st of August.
That's lovely.
They are gorgeous. Again, they just complement each other perfectly. The green is popping perfectly, as is the silver. Solid sterling silver. We're giving you a head start. The graphics are live. 78 available. Weathers, check out now. You can see the price. £12.95. I think we were all really shocked when we were sort of egging towards the £30–40 mark. If we were to get these to £24.95, maybe £19.95 at a star-buy crazy price, I think everybody would have been really happy.
Absolutely. But you see, that's what I love about Jewellery Maker, because they don't do that.
Go above and beyond.
Well, we could have probably got away with that at you know, that price.
Oh, we absolutely could.
Or done them differently. You know, the tanzanite more expensive than the... No, let's just throw them all at the same price and off we go.
This is it. If we get a great deal, then we'll always pass on the savings to you. And yeah, we could be looking at £30–40 for these absolutely easily. But why not? Why? When we've got these in stock, we want to make sure that you're making jewellery with them. You tell your friends about us. So do make the most of it. Alison, Bev, Philippa, Christine, Berkshire, Tina, Anna, Marie, Julie, Lynette, Suffolk, Leslie, Christine, Tina. Oh, it's so good to see loads of very, very regular collectors in.
I just say, hi to the Alisons out there, because it was years before I saw an Alison coming up on the list, and now we've got 3 of us. Well, we've got probably more than
Alison
that. But
in Hampshire
there's a few that pop up, and every time it says Alison, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Alison in
Go
Hampshire's
the
on that
Alisons,
one.
good buying. Sorry.
Alison's got great taste, haven't they?
They have.
Oh my word. The emerald earlier on sold out in a heartbeat. Emerald in gold plating this time. Classic. Classic, classic, classic. You can't get any more classic than this. Oh, right, okay, so everything else we've had more of. This is probably the most limited now that we have. We've only got 49. Graphics are live. You can start checking out now and reserve your place. Be quick. You know the price is going to be brilliant. Helen, you've done that. We've got Alison in Hampshire back in. Bev, Sharon, Roz, Yorkshire, well done. 3, 2, 1. No, there you go. £13.95. You can do it. We've got less than 50 chances though. There's so many. We've got more of you that have got this in your basket than we have available, just so you know. Webbers, well done. You're on fire this morning. This is one of your big 4, remember? Any of your big 4, precious metal and emerald. Sold out. I've got emerald in rose. We're running out, by the way. I've only got 1. I've only got 2 more. 3 more, that's it. 3 more. All of these are going to sell out. If I were you, I'd have a look back on the web shop and just see what is available. If there is anything that's become available, whether it be someone hasn't checked out or order hasn't completed, you never know. It's definitely worth either speaking to the team or going to the web shop and having a look if there's any of the previous ones available. I'll let you know at the end. The work and time has gone into creating these, Alison.
Yeah.
What will have been the work that have gone into them?
Oh gosh, there'll be loads. So they always, the smaller gemstones, when they're faceted, always amaze me, the skill that goes into making those. And then the consistency, and I've looked at loads of these changes, and the sheer consistency in the way they're done, the precision is beautiful. And it's all hand, that's not done by a machine. You couldn't, you just squash all your gemstones. So it absolutely, I love it. They're flawless, they're gorgeous.
I don't think anybody expected this to be £13.95, hence why phone bidders, webbers have gone absolutely bananas. Well done, everybody. Don't forget, coming up, you can see, bottom of the screen there, Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, 24 minutes away from today's deal of the day. Oh, whenever we have Sleeping Beauty in, you know it's going to be busy. Well done. I've got Peridot. Last 2 are Peridot.
Which is fair, you know, it is August. We are on. Let's give Peridot a shout on its birthday. On its birthday.
That stopped you in the tracks there, didn't it?
That's beautiful.
16 carats. I must say the quality of that Peridot. Look at the clarity. They're sparkling away and I'm barely even moving them. Wait till you get these outside. They're going to look stunning in the light. Oh, this will go great with your kit.
Yes, it will. These are rounds, aren't they? Not rondelles, this one.
They are rounds.
They're beautiful, aren't
they? They are perfect 3mm faceted rounds. Gosh. I mean, that's even more. They are real. Well, I would go as far as saying that they are gem quality. I wouldn't say they're bead quality. They are gem quality without a doubt. 3mm rounds. I think everybody's spotted that. $13.95. That is a seriously good really low price, Tom. Well done. You like Tom for that one? Ha ha! That was a nervous laugh. If any of the management or kit team or buyers are watching, there will be some real strongly worded emails going out this afternoon. Don't forget, we've got the other Tom producing tonight as well. I think it's going to be one of those days today. If you've paid your postage and packaging this morning, if you have already posted, if you've already paid for your P&P, may as well stay with us today.
Yeah.
And I'm giving a special heads up to Tom, who's going to be doing that bundle at 3 o'clock today. So come back for that, absolutely. This is it, last one. Rose gold.
Now you see, I would
Beautiful
never
peridot.
thought of rose gold with peridot.
I think you'll like it,
that's
Alison.
So pretty.
You'll really like this.
You see,
It works really well.
I think oh yes, it does, doesn't it?
It almost brings out different tones in the rose gold when you pair it with the green gem. I do love how rose gold, I almost find, is a bit of a chameleon. It does just, I think, really soften everything. We said this with tanzanite before.
Yeah. I'm thinking, so if you were lucky enough to get all the rose gold ones, I'd have a rose gold necklace and I'd have a gold necklace version. And and they just look so different. I love it.
Helen, Sujay, Sharon, Kathleen, Tina, you know the price. $13.95. I don't want us to get used to this, by the way, because we've just now cleared out the stock of all of these beaded chains. I don't know when we're going to be getting it back in. Don't know. We will obviously get them on reorder. We'll do our best to be able to get them back in, but it is something that takes a bit of time. So stock up whilst you can. As I say, if there's any of the others that you missed out on, it's worth having a look. You've got a 60-day money-back guarantee. Get them home, try them out, see them for yourself. You could also, I'm thinking, could I attach to them? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because you've got those open links, you can then still attach to them. Yeah. I'm just seeing this as a necklace, but a charm bracelet would be beautiful. Or,
absolutely.
So much you can do.
So those loops, you've got full access to those loops. Absolutely, you can attach to them.
Really
so
versatile.
you could link them together. So you could attach between them. So you've got a
tanzanite.
Almost,
then,
So you
emerald.
actually you could build a cuff of all of them. That'd be amazing. And and I'd keep the jump ring small and then just jump ring between the loops between them. That's going to look amazing.
And she's off designing away.
Oh yeah, my brain's gone.
It's difficult to suggest things to Alison because then I can see your cogs going, oh, actually, yeah, want to do that.
Gone.
Very exciting. Beaded chain's done. Right, still to come. Golden sheen sapphire. When is it that we're going to do these? 11:30, did you say? About 11:30. Not too long to wait. You are going to be amazed. Honestly, we've done some seriously good deals today and we're going to follow suit with these. In fact, Ollie, that is a statement. Ollie's saying, do you know what, I think this is the best deal that we're going to be offering you this morning. With the reductions that we've done, that is a statement, isn't it? That is a statement. I can't believe that we've got it, full stop. And Ollie's saying, I can't believe the price. So, yeah, wait till you see what we've got in store for you for those. Also, at 11 o'clock, don't forget, we're 15 minutes away. Have a look at it up close and personal because you've seen it in the little box at the bottom there. But in real life, it is so stunning. Gorgeous. Those of you that love those beaded chains, they are done, but we've got a chain showcase we're going to be bringing you. We've got so much to do in the next hour still. In the meantime, taking us to the deal of the day, shall we do some more quick fire low prices? Now, when you think of the world of sapphire, I think a lot of people spring to mind blue, but actually what I love about sapphire is the rare, is the exotic, is the unusual. This is like you've got pinks and greens and oranges. Green sapphire is so rare. Canary yellows. Look at the canaries.
So you said, can you add things? So you could do these drops onto your chains? Your gemstone chains?
Right, you could put those with your peridot, you could put these with any of them, in fact, your tanzanite. That is a beautiful 18 carat ombre of colour. There are some of those, dare I say the word, are slightly paparazzi-esque. There's some beautiful paparazzi-esque colours. There's even purple. Hang on. I've just spotted a purple when you were scanning across then. Purple sapphire. That one looks really paparazzi, doesn't it? You've got, there look, purples.
Wow.
Purple sapphires. I think it's natural or heated. Heat, absolutely fine, but I'm just wondering how on earth we've managed to get these anywhere near the price we're going. You've got one of the most beautiful, beautiful strands. This is the exotic. This is the collector's realm when you're talking about sapphires. Surely they're £100. Easy, easy peasy. Not today on Super Saturday. We've named this Super Saturday now. It's £41.45 for 18 carats. Oh, I'm excited about the opportunity of dropping these from your beaded chains.
They'd look amazing.
I think a lot of people are thinking that as well.
Have them as an ombre cascade. How amazing would that look?
Waterfall earrings, yeah.
Stunning.
You could make almost like a rainbow of colours there, ombre. Absolutely. One in Devon, Tracy, Jacqueline, Sharon, Greater London. £41.45 for 18 carats. Bubble style necklace. Could you do bubble styles with these?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Rachel's used them as a centre of some of her flowers, hasn't she, in the past as well. Laura's rings. You could do one of her cluster rings.
Yeah. Or you could use them as like, you know, the toggle style rings, like the not toggle style, just mean charm style rings.
Yeah, fiddle rings.
Yeah.
Fiddle rings.
We've also got this is really interesting. Oh no, I love the tassels. You incorporated the tassels with the kit actually.
Yeah.
We never really talk about them, but keep hold of them because you can make tassel earrings. This is natural, multicolour, natural. Gosh, they're lovely, aren't they?
They are, aren't they?
Multicoloured sapphires. Some of these, again, I must say, have got like a real lovely almost shimmer to them.
Do you think that's because they're the smooth? Because we don't often see sapphires in this format, do we?
No.
And they're so beautifully polished.
Gosh, they're lovely.
Lovely, aren't they?
They are virgin on rubies, aren't they? They're so impressive. And the greens, I like these olivey greens. It's amazing, isn't it? The work of Mother Nature. I think everybody you say, right, this is sapphire, they go, what? No,
Really?
sapphire's blue. No, actually, there is a whole other realm of sapphire that only really collectors know about, and I love that. It's almost like the exotic limited edition versions of sapphire. And the fact that they're natural as well, really special. We are starting, keyword is starting, this piece at $47.95. There's 73 of these available. We'd love them all to go. We know how busy it is, so we are going to go above and beyond. If you love the strand, we want to see interest on the web. Put it in your basket. Put it in your basket, or get on the phone lines. It's $29.95 now. 40 carats. That's so good. In fact, loads of you enjoying that price. Yep, you're going to be over the moon with your purchase because we're not done. We are still not done. Alison in Greater London's now in.
Hey, go the Alisons.
Hey. Davina in West Sussex, Collector in Merthyr Tydfil, Mandy, Vicky, Devon. We are going even lower. Straight down. That's it.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Don't question it. I know. It is literally one of those of how.
I can remember way back when we had our very first strand of the high-end gemstones, and they were tiny, and I'm sure it was a multi-stand, gems of distinction. They had special tassels on, and I'm sure it was about £70 when we first got them, wasn't it?
Easily, Ollie's saying easily.
It's just that, and you've got 40 carats of multicoloured sapphire.
Gosh, they're beautiful. $16.95. Wow. Janet, Christina, Merseyside, Fiona. These are prices that you would expect to see on, well, not sapphire, no way. It's like Ollie's saying, we had the Tanzanite nuggets earlier on. They were at $95. We first launched them Oddly saying it was probably way back, 10 years ago. And we're looking probably $29.95 on these. Our buying power has got so strong now, hasn't it? We're stronger than ever now. We're with Steve Bennett and back with Gemporia, especially when we're looking at gemstones like sapphires and tanzanite and aquamarines. The sapphires that we've got, these golden sheen, there is no way in a million years that we'd be able to get those without the buying power we have today. So, of course, it's all, please do not think that, the prices of the gemstones have gone down. It's just our buying power has got stronger and therefore you're benefiting. So it is absolutely brilliant value. Tracy, you're there. Julie's there. Doreen, Una, well done, everybody. Janet, Berkshire. It's so lovely to see regular collectors who have been with us since 8 o'clock going, this is brilliant. Just getting what I can. Let's go to Songia.
I love Songia sapphires.
There's something about this colour, Alison.
I know. It's just special, isn't it?
This is really special. Really special. Look at that. Purples galore. I can't repeat what's just been said in my ear, but do you know what? When Tom gets that excited, that is absolutely amazing. Right, this, we say is something special. I must say I'm a bit, I don't know what to say. I'm for once lost for words. I do not know what to say because I have no idea where you're going on price. They've always got iridescence.
They have, haven't they?
They almost look like colour shift as well. Do you know what I mean? Like different angles, the light is catching it and they almost have got like a colour change to them. They're not colour change sapphires, but this was when they... How are they? I mean, it's so weird. That was when in daylight, in the light box, the same strand was filmed. You're seeing loads of greens and lovely there. And then here in the studio, they've almost adopted this incredible purple. They're really interesting.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
I've never seen a strand like this, if I'm honest. Right. Now, this is something that has stumped Tom even. He just said a naughty word in my ear. Like, he does not know what to do on this. We could be absolutely closing here. We've done some crazy deals today.
Yep.
I suppose we've got to follow suit, haven't we? What are you thinking, Tom? Alison, what would you do with these?
I'd do a necklace, so another V style, or just a little, have a couple of inches of sterling silver wire, and then rack them onto it so that they drop below.
Oh, wow.
It looks amazing. So you're going to use a fraction of the strand on that.
$59.95.
I love it. That's amazing.
Please do not think, I've said this a lot today, but I mean it more than ever right now, do not think that reflects value or worth.
No.
That all day long could have been £100 higher even here, and we would have been very comfortable in suggesting, bringing it to you, but that is something else. They are packed onto that strand as well. I mean, it's a 19 centimetre strand, but they're all stranded at the smallest point of the pair. So if you think about it, you have got so much going on here, so many pieces.
Yeah.
Have a serious think about it. We are going to go to a short break next, so it's a great chance to check out of your basket on any of these. That is gorgeous. I think that's taken us all back a bit.
It's stumped us all, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I've never
seen at home
it.
You're going,
Yeah.
hang on.
And I love Songia, and I've not seen us do anything like that. That's just amazing. Love it.
Sapphire, Tanzanian sapphire. That's really, really special.
Stunning.
Those of you that get this home, message us when you get it back. I'd love to see, your take on it. I think you've got yourself a real deal there. $59.95. Right, speaking of real deal, we've got Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. It needs no introduction. It's our deal of the day. Plus, we've got the Ultimate Sapphire, something that is so rare, and can't believe we've got it, but we are also really excited about the price opportunities that we've got for you, so do not go anywhere. We've got our deal of the day coming up right after this.
Are you new to jewellery making? Not sure where to start? Then tune into Jewellery Maker every Thursday at 6 p.m. for our Get Started Hour. One of our fantastic designers will be showing you basic techniques, giving you lots of hints and tips, bringing you one of our specially designed kits for newbies, and showing you step-by-step demonstrations to get you started on your jewellery making journey. Get started with Jewellery Maker every Thursday at 6 p.m. Jewellery Maker are proud to work alongside some of the biggest brands in the industry. Keep watching for these brands and many more here on Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. So visit our website for more information. Jewellery Maker, create, wear, share.
Are you new to jewellery making? Not sure where to start? Then tune into Jewellery Maker every Thursday at 6 p.m. for our Get Started Hour. One of our fantastic designers will be showing you basic techniques, giving you lots of hints and tips, bringing you one of our specially designed kits for newbies, and showing you step-by-step demonstrations to get you started on your jewellery making journey. Get started with Jewellery Maker every Thursday at 6 p.m. Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity, is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you've previously purchased by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 68,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs, and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
So sadly this is all that's left of the Sleeping Beauty mine. It was a copper mine owned by BHP Bilton, a big copper mining company, and they've stopped mining. So what you see today in the market for Sleeping Beauty is literally what has been mined over the years. Yesterday we were up at the Sleeping Beauty mine, which you saw is all now closed down. So we've come down to Tucson to the gem fair. I'm literally going around seeing all the guys that I know that have mined this gemstone and sold it over the years. And we're trading sorts of things like our fire opal and serenites that we cut and doing some swaps. And I'd like to say we've just done 4,000 carats. Not the biggest sizes, but it is textbook Sleeping Beauty. And prices here at the show, people are asking $80, $90 a carat. That's like 50, 60 pounds a carat, just because you can't get it anymore. Of course, we don't want to pay that, so we're doing lots of swaps. Well, there's an image you don't see very often, the famous Sleeping Beauty hills. They call it mountains, but realistically they're hills. But this is really unusual. This is January, it's cold and she's covered in snow. And I find that quite fascinating because every image we've ever seen of Sleeping Beauty was always the Arizona sunshine of the summer. But right now it's about 3 degrees, it's snowing, and Sleeping Beauty is wearing a white coat.
Welcome back to one of the most exciting deals of the day. Whenever we get, you breathe the word turquoise and everybody flocks. As soon as anything enters into the system, you can guarantee producers, presenters, everybody is like, right, I want it in my show, I want it in my show. We're all squabbling of who gets to do it because it's so exciting, it's so important, and we know how much we all love it. There is a difference when you say the word Sleeping Beauty. That prefix means so much in the gem world. Don't get me wrong, there's beautiful turquoise from so many different locations. Coming out of America, there's different mines that are absolutely amazing. But Sleeping Beauty it's almost like the myth and the legend, because, I mean, I'm not talking about now. This has been for years. You just saw Steve Bennett there talking about Sleeping Beauty at Tucson in 2016. So obviously still good 4 years ago. And the latest I heard was earlier on, it was just before the madness started. We were over at Tucson. Gemporia buyers were there at Tucson this year. There was nothing. I remember seeing a video of every other location, Kingsman turquoise, there was every location possible, not one Sleeping Beauty, not one Sleeping Beauty turquoise at Tucson. So this is why we're all a bit panicky when we see it come into the system, because we know it could be the last, it could be the last. But what I think everybody loves about it is its colour. It's stunning, isn't it, Alison?
Yeah, the colour is just, I love all turquoises, but this is just that turquoise blue to me. This is turquoise blue, and I just love it. There isn't that tone anywhere else, is there? No,
well, majority of turquoise that you'll see elsewhere, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful in characteristics of the gemstones that you'll see more matrix. The fact that you're getting full body blue, not only will it increase the value quite dramatically, but also I find it just doesn't distract from that turquoise blue. It's absolute perfection in my eyes. It's not very often that I use that word in the world of genuine gemstones, but that is textbook perfect. Like you say, there's no doubt about it. It's turquoise. Yeah. So, when we're talking about our deal of the day, I would love to see it and call out to every single person, talk about it for the next half an hour. We have got so much before our mid-show team arrive in the next hour to do. We've got so much that we want to do. And I know this gem needs no introduction. I know how many people are messaging every day asking us if we have any. If you want the chance of getting hold of a Sleeping turquoise, a Sleeping Beauty turquoise, beautiful strand like this, then start dialing now. Please start dialing early. Webbers, the graphics are coming live now. If you want 30 carats, just put it in your basket. You've seen the sort of day that we've been having, and it bodes well for you getting a brilliant deal on today's deal of the day. My only problem though, my only concern with this is that we've got only 100 chances. That's it.
I know.
And we've seen hundreds of people going constantly, haven't we?
I know, and I think that's what really brings it home to you with the Sleeping Beauty, is the fact that we're getting smaller and smaller numbers. When they do manage to winkle some out of somewhere, it's all getting less and less, isn't it? I love it.
Thank you so much for already jumping in on the web. You will not be disappointed. Obviously, our team have put together some beautiful jewellery just to give you a little bit of inspiration. It would look amazing with your amber. Look at that.
That's so pretty.
What's the gem I wonder that they've put here? Is it ruby? Yeah, it does look like a ruby. Looks like a ruby. Ruby and amber looks amazing together. In fact, turquoise is a gemstone that looks great with lots of gemstones, doesn't it?
It will go. It will go with all your brown tone gemstones. It will go. Well, it'll go with pretty much anything. It will go with your greens. We put the peridot next to it before.
Yeah.
We've put the tanzanite by it. It looks amazing. It will go with so much. But if you think about it, you look outside and you don't look up and go, oh look, that sky's clashing with that colour. It just goes. You know, take what Mother Nature's given you and says, yeah, blue's going to go with everything.
You're absolutely right. It doesn't. You don't need to go far, by the way, to see Sleeping Beauty turquoise selling with some of the big designers for. And don't get me wrong, they will always say that name if it's from that location, won't they? They will sell it on that.
Yeah. I'm going to take your car reference.
Yeah.
You don't sell a sports car if you've got a Ferrari, you sell a Ferrari.
Yeah.
You don't sell a turquoise if you've got Sleeping Beauty turquoise, you sell a Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
I remember seeing it in a glossy magazine actually, and they had beautiful Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And you know what? That was exactly what they were selling it on in big words underneath. It said Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Starting today, under 100. I promised you under 100. We've done it, and there's already loads of people there. We should absolutely be finishing there, but it is the deal of the day. We're offering you an opportunity.
So you've seen Marilee from Arizona.
Oh.
It's coming on to get it.
This is what I love. We've got international bidders.
Yeah.
This is what's brilliant,
that's not
isn't
far,
it?
is it? From where that mine would have been.
I was going to say, but the mine is completely done, closed. It has been for a long time now, actually. In fact, we can show you in a second. I think we've got a map here of all of the different locations of where you can get your turquoise. California, Utah, Kingsman. You've got Arizona just there. You can get, obviously, your turquoise there. But where is the Sleeping Beauty? Can you see the point of where Sleeping Beauty is? I'm not sure if it's on this map, but I just wanted to show you, as it said, where Arizona is. And I mean, it's such an amazing place for turquoise. Because it's not mine anymore, I don't think it's on the map anymore. Right. It doesn't surprise me that we have people like literally in, the province where you can get a lot of turquoise, but can you get this? You are going to get the most. I'd love to hear from you, actually. Marley, message in. You will love the price point. Collector in London's already selected 5 of these at that price.
Trade. They're going to be trade.
This is all just crazy this morning. I know, isn't it? I wasn't prepared for this. I tried sitting on my hands, but it doesn't work. No. Fab treats. Thank you for your message. Alison, wow, what a day. This is Alison Great in London.
Yay,
Team
Alison.
Another one.
Go the Alisons.
Thank you everybody for your messages. Right, now we promised under 100. We're going to smash that. Here's your deal of the day. Everybody's been saying, I'm shouting from the rooftops with my megaphone, $49.95.
Wow.
Is there anything to say? Take advantage of it whilst we've got it here, that's all I can say.
So that necklace, beautiful, that's got to be a 3-figure necklace.
Yeah, absolutely. All day of the week, any day of the week. It's absolutely beautiful. Right, now this is a matter of how quick can you be, because virtually everybody is multi-buying. If you were happy at $99.95, add another one to your basket, you can get 2. There's so much you're going to be able to make. And what I love about it is, even if you were to use 1 or 2 of these, even like a macrame style bracelet, it's going to it really packs a punch, that colour, doesn't it?
I was talking with Ollie before about friendship bracelets.
Yeah.
One of those in a friendship bracelet. Wow. Could you imagine one of those in a strand of pearls? Just one of that turquoise in the centre of a strand of pearls.
Imagine, it would really stand out, wouldn't it?
An odd number. I tend to go for odd numbers too, Ollie. So yeah, but amazing.
This is the great thing, is I think all of us are now thinking, we've got to have a go for this. I'd love to own Sleeping Beauty. I want to show you as well. It's got a really good sized drill hole.
Wow.
It's Ollie's daughter's birthstone. He's like, I want one, I've got to have one. A little wish bracelet, even one on a wish bracelet.
Yeah, and that'd go on the finer leather cord, that would. That's a phenomenon.
It's not even 10 past 11, it's 7 minutes past 11. If you're just joining us late for the deal of the day, be careful, because we're about to see this one completely sell out.
Yeah.
Quite often you'll see the deal of the day being repeated throughout the day. This one is a no-go. This will be gone during this auction. We've got more than enough of you to see this sell out, with, unfortunately, with people missing out. We've only got 28 left. That is it. Elizabeth, Margaret, Christine, Lynn, I'm urging you to check out your basket. Swansea, Mary, Tanya, Una, I can see you there in North Yorkshire. Hillary, Kerry, we've now got less than 20 chances remaining. I can't believe that you got that under 50.
No, I can't believe you got it under 50.
Look at
That's amazing.
When you're talking about determining the value in turquoise, you're looking for that full body colour, and it does not get better than this. The whole strand is classic turquoise blue. I'm having a look online as well, and it's really worth, once you've secured yours, don't wait too long, but definitely if you haven't already, have a look for yourself at how much you can pay for, and please do not compare to, you know, any old turquoise, no, because this is a different ball game when you're talking about this location, isn't it?
It is. It's like the creme de la creme of your turquoise, isn't it? You know, I mean, you take a section of those, an inch of that, or you know, 2 or 3 centimetres of that, put it in a necklace, put a chain on it, you're done.
Yeah.
You know, have a centimetre or 2 in between one of our slider bracelets, you're done. Oh, with the amber, because you had amber slider bracelets, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
Then the amber really goes with it. Look, you know, that would look amazing. Yeah, I missed those.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. One of my
just saying.
One of my favourite designers, Monica Veneda. I love following. I mean, she's got a huge collection of turquoise. I'm not sure whether it's Sleeping Beauty. I'm not sure if it is, but it has a beautiful body of blue. But they're all hundreds and hundreds of pounds per piece. I mean, bearing in mind, look on this strand. You have got so many packed onto there.
Absolutely. You can get quite a lot of jewellery out of that. That's going to look amazing.
I'm excited to see all of your makes in the Wall of Fame. There's loads of you that are multi-buying. We've got Greater London buying 6, we've got Janice buying 2, Kathleen's multi-buying, Cheshire's multi-buying, Helmer's multi-buying, as is collector in Gloucestershire, Cornwall, Marley in Arizona's multi-buying.
Yeah, well done. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
We are waiting on confirmation. We're staying with you because we'd love every single one of these to get a home in this auction. I'd hate for people to miss out. We've got collector in Kent. Fran in Greater London. Yeah. Don't forget the certificate. Yes. Great point. Thanks for reminding us, Fran. This is a really good one to add your authenticity certificate. You can print one out online for free, or you can add one to your order for just 25p. Oh, graphics say no. You get the gist. 25p for a certificate, or you can print one offline.
Fran's not going anywhere.
They don't want to play ball today, do they? I'm not surprised with what you're doing to...
They're in shock.
Yeah. $49.95. Well done. I'm leaving you with literally a handful of those left. They will sell out before the mid-team arrive. I know it. Do make the most of it. Thank you so much. I love that, Tom. That was brilliant. Shall I, are we going to do this now? We're going to do chains. We're going to do chains, and then I have to just prepare myself, you see. Because we've got something I've never, ever had the privilege of doing before. Alison's been really busy making us some beautiful jewellery as well. How has she just whipped this up? Something Alison just, you know, whipped up, just literally in the last half an hour. And I love the fact, you know, we did give you the strand and said, look, you can be as indulgent as you want, and you said, no, it doesn't need it. The stone speaks for itself.
And I think sometimes, you know, don't get me wrong, I can indulge, but I love the wire work, and it focuses your attention on those individual stones, I think sometimes more than if you have a lot of them.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you've got one, your entire focus is on that stone. If you've got 20... You don't know where to look at first, so you miss the detail, whereas that will focus you in and you'll see that detail.
Alison, you've got to be very confident in the quality of the gemstone to focus all eyes onto it. Yeah. That is how confident you were in these gemstones to go, do you know what? It's all about that gem.
My problem was picking. It's like,
There's so many. We're going to do brilliant price point. It's a gemstone showcase, beautiful price. Should we do some chains?
Chains.
Right, let's go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different star chains in a bundle. This worries me a bit because we've seen what we've been doing on sterling silver today. We've done some brilliant deals on the beaded chains earlier on. We're going to follow suit with this. So, I'm going to get them all out so you can see. We've got 41 chances. You've got your cable chain, you got your rough box chain, you got your, what other ones have we got here? There we go. You got your long link cable chain, you've got your Figaro chain, 10 grams of solid sterling silver, all for, there's your beaded chain, it's beautiful. And there's your long link chain as well.
Wow.
They're great, aren't they? I must say, our prices on sterling silver chains is fantastic. I know how popular our chain bundles are in particular. If you are thinking of gift ideas, or if you've got lots of pendants that you... I always used to have to change my chain between each pendant. But since I've been here at Jewellery Maker, I'm like, I can have a chain for every pendant I own. Why not?
Why not, indeed. Absolutely. They're great. I always have a supply of them. I've got... one of my little Deflecto boxes is full of chains and pendants, and they're, if I need a present quick, I use them. So if I've made something, I've always got a chain to hand. Because I think there's nothing worse. You make something, you make a pendant or you make a piece, and you're like, but I want to put that on sterling. And I'm stuck because I've got to find a chain now. I've always got some in, and I'll think I'm getting a bit low. Stock up again. Especially what we do for.
There's so many people who are checking out already, multi-buying. In fact, we were told literally this week, we had an email come through from our buying team saying silver has skyrocketed at the moment. Please be careful. You got an idea? 95 solid sterling silver. That worries me when Tom says, just, you know, off the cuff, I've got an idea. Just keep coming in. Something excites me about this. You're going to have a chance to get a brilliant bundle. Your long link cable chain, that alone, I mean, that's 70 centimetres.
Wow, that's amazing.
And you're going to be able to, it's up to you whether you see these as chains, or I suppose you could use part of this. And
you could. And if you cut those right, you could actually close them again.
Oh, brilliant.
So with the smaller ones, you tend to lose a link. But I don't see why you'd have to lose those links. You could layer these all up.
Oh, they look gorgeous.
And they look amazing to get, you know, getting that texture with the silver is amazing.
Well, you don't even need a pendant with these, do you? They're like necklaces, aren't they? They're absolutely really detailed, especially this one with the beaded. The beaded chain, I love it. Right, there's already loads of you there, $24.95 for all of them. Honestly, elsewhere, if you go to the high street, even like a really affordable jewellers, one that's known for great value for money, if you go to, like, you know, the catalogue shops or the ones that you see in every single local shopping precinct, they're that for one, hence why it's sold out. It's gone. Okay, let's jump to... I'm going to put these down on the side 1 second. I can't keep up. Let's go for, this time, 2 beaded chains.
Oh, isn't that gorgeous?
So beautiful, so beautiful. They look so detailed. 2 beaded chains. You got the lobster claw clasp, 95 sterling silver. If you are, you know, making a really special pendant or a gift for somebody, it's lovely to present it in the right way. Or if you're making to sell as well on your store, it's nice to have that little upsell, you know, for the customers. Or if they spend so much, you spend £50, you can get a free chain or something.
Absolutely. I like that one. I like that one. Yeah, no, and why not? And why not? Because, you know, if someone comes along and spends quite a bit of money with you, it's a goodwill gesture, and if that goodwill gesture hasn't actually cost you a ton, it's worth its weight in gold.
Absolutely.
You know? I love them. Those are lovely.
18-inch length chains should be here. That, I'll tell you what, that is already really good. I think, Tom, you need to spend a bit of time outside of the Jewellery Maker bubble, because he's well and truly in it. He's like, oh, we should be here. Yeah, we should be. £15.90. This is what I love about, you know, coming into Jewellery Maker. I'm not here every day. I'm not here permanently, and it just refreshes everything that, you know, you need to go elsewhere to appreciate how good it is.
I was going to say that, and I would take a periodic trip down the high street. I haven't been for ages. I haven't been since last year, but every now and then, a few times a year, just to remind myself, you know, things like our sterling silver, things like our pearls. You go into a jeweller's and you look at what's in there and you're like, wow. Even my husband came with me once and went, gosh, you could make that for a fraction of that price.
That's it.
And I'm like, perhaps not so loud, babe.
But I suppose you start to look at jewellery different. You can see how it is composed. You can see how it's put together, and you think, do you know what? I can do that.
Yeah.
And they're charging this. I want to make it myself. Or if you're making to sell, it reminds you of actually. Don't undersell yourself.
Don't underprice.
Loads of you there. Well done, everybody. Somerset's there, Jacqueline's there, Angela's there, Essex, Amanda, Hillary, collector in West Yorkshire. We're moving on, but even though Tom's taking graphics out, don't worry, you can still go through for these. Let's do. Now got. Oh, these are lovely as well. These are cable chains, classic, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think it always sparkles almost, doesn't it? It catches the light beautifully.
You see, and that you've got a very generous link size, so you can add into these easily.
Oh, really? Okay.
I chucked one of these up. Sorry, I know, some people don't like. And I made a necklace, so I had one of them as the necklace, and from it I had 2 lengths. Now you could do it with a songia.
Oh, lovely.
And I had at the bottom of that, I had a small faceted, I think it was a 2mm faceted stone, which I'd rosary linked onto it, and then a drop. And that was it. So I had 4 gemstones, 2 drops and two rounds, and the chain, and it's delicate, beautiful, pretty. Whether you had it at the front or whether you had it a backless dress and have that down the back, stunning, absolutely stunning.
Tom hasn't even touched the price yet. The first person's bought 6.
Yeah.
They're going really quickly, and we're quite comfortable sitting here chatting about these. I think you are absolutely on the ball. Well done, everybody who's in already, because you're getting both of these chains for less than a tenner. Less than £10. I mean, I do not know one jeweller that can compete with us on our price of chains. Just don't know. I'd love to know. Please let us know.
And they're 18-inch chains. It's not as if it's a 14-inch choke me.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's an 18-inch chain. And if you wanted a shorter one, you could take 2 inches off.
Yeah.
You've got enough room to reattach, and you've got a pair of drop earrings.
Oh. However, somebody's, first special piece of jewellery.
Yeah.
And I know Ollie was saying he's got girls, and they always, it's good to have the bundles, isn't it? Because then you get them really cost effective. But also, for somebody, a special piece of jewellery, they're absolutely beautiful.
See, when we get back to normal weddings, with bridesmaids and things.
Absolutely.
What amazing bridesmaids gift.
And it's
have
a fortune for favours and gifts for people. This is £9.90. Can't get better than that.
You're actually right. When you say favours, I've seen favours that cost more than those sterling silver chains, and they're like chocolates with your name and date printed on it. And because we were looking and was like,
second.
Yeah.
Oh, does she now? Ollie's daughter's 6. She wears silver and only sterling silver. They're £4.90 each. She could. Even, like plastic jewellery that you get in free magazines and things like that. Yeah. Oh, dearie me. Right, let's go. These. Right, you're talking about 18-inch length chains. They're not short choker chains. Now these are beautiful. These are your 1 metre. 1 metre chain. Right, where does this come in useful? Because this hasn't got a clasp on the end of it.
Yeah.
You've got 2, by the way. So 2 metres of chain.
Wow. So when I was saying about chopping bits up, so you wouldn't have to chop a chain up, you could cut off lengths and make those drops. make chain tassels. They're so on trend. They look amazing, and they look so expensive.
These are the figure of 8, the infinity links, aren't they? Which are gorgeous. And I think actually they'd look lovely with any of our beaded chains we had earlier on.
Yeah. Use them for use them as charms. They'd look great.
Oh, great as a gift, aren't they? You'd be able to get, I wonder how many bracelets I'm thinking would you be able to get with this?
You're looking at about 18 centimetres per bracelet.
I mean, it's just going on and on and on and on.
Yeah. So you could just put a clasp on that and either have a long line necklace or wrap it round your wrist, fasten the clasp, and you're good to go.
And they catch the light beautifully. It's really highly polished silver, finished absolutely beautifully.
You know, so Gemma, and this was probably before you, Gemma did an amazing chain. Do you remember the chain? Body chain, draped. You can do it in sterling silver with the prices we've been doing. How amazing would that look on a night out?
Oh, are you ready? £19.90,
Wow.
solid sterling silver. 2 meters of chain, don't do that lower, no way. I think everyone was done at 19.90. That's it, £14.90. Rita, Suzanne, Christine, Sheila, Devon, Shirley, Lynn, Collector in Renfrewshire, Janet, Jacqueline, West Yorkshire, Greater London, Elizabeth, Wiltshire, Rita. There are so many of you there. I can't keep up with the names. That's not a price you expect to see on 2 meters of sterling silver chain, is it, Alison?
Absolutely not.
How many we got, Tom? 50, gone.
Yeah. You think? I love the way you said gone as if it's a shock. Wow.
Let's do rose gold.
Oh, really?
Rose gold. Pack of 5 rose gold. See, I told you this is where these loopholes really come into place. He's bundled 5 rose gold chains together. Like you said, bridesmaids, gift ideas for somebody. 5 of them.
If you've got lots of daughters.
Yes. Oh my word. These are so gorgeous. I'm still going.
Wow, they're beautiful, aren't they?
There's another one. We talk about present drawers all the time. This is sterling silver. You know, if this was something that was in your present, if I was on the receiving end of something from your present drawer, I would think you'd spent a fortune. Yeah. This is so good. 20-inch length chain. 20-inch length chain. Can you imagine? Yeah, I know Ollie was saying, his niece comes down and says, oh, it's my friend's birthday, I haven't got anything. And he'll just go upstairs and get something with all these precious metal, full necklace. I mean, that's so special. And I always think gifting jewellery is really sentimental, isn't it?
It is. And this is, and let's face it, a 20-inch chain can go with anybody. Yeah. You know, some people like you know, I don't like a very tight necklace. No. So that's a length that you can go with.
They're nice sized lobster claw clasps actually. Yeah. They're not fiddly at all. They're not fiddly, but they're ones that you could just wear just every day as a necklace anyway. Yeah. Right, how many have we got of these? 39 bundles left. That's it. 39 left. Be quick, be quick, be quick.
That's fabulous. You could twist them. You can layer them. That's just amazing.
$5.95 a chain. Hang on, these have been gold plated as well.
I know.
So you're getting your sterling silver, and then they've also been overlaid with your rose gold, which is an expensive process to go through. Yeah. Gosh, they're amazing. I know that Mark Smith, when he's looking at just the lobster claw clasp to add a sterling silver, I'm not sure whether it's gold plated, but just the clasp, he charges £5.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you've got the whole chain, £5 what, sorry, each? $5.95 each?
Yeah, but you wouldn't be charging that.
No way!
You know, dare I say it, I probably shouldn't say it, you could buy those and sell them on and make a nice sorry.
You're not wrong. You're not
wrong. But you could, couldn't you?
Absolutely. This is what I say, just having them on your stall as that sort of, you've got all your beautiful pendants, you want to display them nicely, and you also then want to say, do you want a chain? I've got loads, I've got options of silver, rose gold, what would you prefer? If you spend X amount, you could even get one for free. It's like you say, a £6, £6 cost to you, but that's it really, if they're spending £80, £90 with you. Yeah. Oh my word, great way of making the most of that price. All 5 of them, crazy price. Let's go for gold this time. Like we say, if you do want to add choice, pack of 5.
And you could mix your metals. So you could have the rose gold, the gold and the silver, what we've done today, and make an amazing statement. Ah,
that's getting very on trend as well, isn't it? I'm seeing more and more of mixing metals in between. It's like the Russian wedding bands, but also the very, very popular. All 5. They look really expensive, don't they?
They do, don't they? See, I'm thinking also you could plait them.
You could plait them?
Plait them, yeah. If you plait them, keep it so it's not messy. Keep them in a flat plane and plait them, looking sensational. Oh, absolutely sensational.
All 20-inch chains going. 5 already gone to Bev. Well done, Bev. We've got Berkshire collecting hers, Greater London, Hampshire, Greater London, Nottinghamshire, Hilma. Alice, good luck, Angela and Anne. That's it, £29.75. We're at £5.95 each.
Wow.
£5.95 each.
Wow.
I feel like we're just getting a bit too used to this. We're coming to the end of our chain bundles, by the way.
I think that's the downside of working here.
Yeah.
Is you do get almost numb to the fact that our prices aren't normal.
Yeah.
You go out into the real world and this isn't what you're playing, you know?
You don't need to go far to see that, do you?
No.
We're not talking about here. In a minute, we're going to be showcasing a gemstone that I'm going to say, I do not know where on earth you can go and get it. Whereas with sterling silver chains, you can easily go and bench and go and compare. And I think that is why so many people are coming back to us and being like, oh yeah, you win, hands down, every time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And especially when you see bundles, you're getting a little sneaky discount. You really, really do. It's because our producers, the way it works, if you see anything bundled, I've absolutely sussed it. You obviously get an item code number for a chain that comes in. It comes in with a code like this. If they're bundling together, it creates a new code. Therefore, they can just fiddle the price to whatever they want, basically. Yeah. You can literally drop it down and do whatever discounts you want. You couldn't you? Because and then they'll try and get rid of that item code. Yeah. And it will just it's like siphon through the system. That's it. So that's why he goes so low, to erase all evidence that he created this loophole.
Yeah. As a buyer, I'm all for that.
Yeah, oh my word. As a presenter, I'm all for that. I love these bundle shows. Brilliant. Okay, speaking of which, are we ready? Just in my seat, because this is one of the most exciting and important showcases we've ever done here at Jewellery Maker. It isn't something that you'll see every day. It's not something that I would get in the habit of seeing. It's certainly something I've never ever seen in 10 years of working with sapphire, and we're all so excited about it. We're going to treat them all like star buys because we're following suit and offering you the best prices of owning golden sheen natural sapphire. I don't know if we've ever done a collection that's this limited. I think this might be the most limited gemstone collection we've ever done. As far as I'm aware, it's the first time we've done this. I know that Alison was saying, you think a couple of years ago there might have been
once.
Yeah.
We've done it, I think, once. Do you reckon?
I think there's one strand out there, I'm not sure. But as far as I'm aware, this is completely unusual. This is the work of Mother Nature. So let's just start talking about sapphires in general. Sapphires in general obviously are some of the most expensive and some of the most desired gemstones out there. When you start looking at the more exotic sapphires and the more collector sapphires, you can pay a lot of money, and they go up in upward auctions for a lot of money. I've never ever seen, I've seen star ruby, I've seen star sapphire, and I've seen sapphires that have got a bit of chatoyancy or a bit of like a cat's eye, but they're again diffused. So basically the treatment or enhancement that happens with it, they can sort of work around getting the star how they want it, sort of thing. Still beautiful, very, very rare. But if you start to see any sort of asterism or schiller or sheen in a sapphire, naturally, without diffusion, it is an absolute game changer. It is not just a little bit of a treat. This is like, oh, those moments that you can work in the gem industry, you can work in the sapphire industry for years and years and years. I've worked with sapphires 10 years, I've never seen one, ever. I've heard of them, I've known all about them, but I never thought I'd see one. So when Tom messaged me a couple of weeks ago and said, right, you know the show you're on? You've got golden sheen sapphire. I said, is it natural? And when he said yes, I said, what do you mean natural? They are gorgeous.
They're stunning, aren't they?
They are massive, massive drops, aren't they, Alison?
They are. Do you know, I was so hard pushed to what to make, what to play with. It was kid in a sweetie shop. I love it. I absolutely love it. They've almost got, some of them have almost got like an ombre effect. Yeah, and I just think they're amazing.
Gosh, I've never seen these tones, and they are 100% natural, absolutely natural. We've got 3 strands, and that is it. 3 strands. Graphics are live. We've been talking about this all morning. When I did tell Liam about this actually. The other day I was on air with Liam, and he could not believe that we had this. He was like, "That is, you do realise what you've got?" And he started going on me. I was like, "Yes, I know, Liam." And he was like, "No, you don't get it. Do you understand what you've got?" And I said, "I promise you, I'll make sure I convey to everybody how special this is." He was really passionate about it. But to be able to get, already everybody's confirming. There's at the moment, everybody who's had it in their basket is confirmed already.
I'm
they
not
just
surprised.
want it.
Not surprised.
So. The only other golden sheen sapphire that we've in the building, Ollie found it. Right, put it on the website. It was on the website. Here it is. It was £200. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. 8 centimetre strand. It is a brilliant price point. I have no idea what's happened to the prices on these. They've come in wrong. They've come in wrong. They've got to have done. I could not believe when Tom has told me where we're going to go. I think everybody expected this price here. Oh no, I was going to say like 89 or 99, 49.95.
Wow.
Absolutely brilliant. Do you agree?
Yeah, yeah. So don't forget, John, I need all 3 strands, please.
Are you there, John? Not your price.
Really?
No. I've got a feeling that this actually could be wrong.
Uh-oh.
Alison, you don't know the price of this, do you?
They've been hiding the price from me.
Oh, here we go. We want to see our Alison reaction cam. 26 carats. It is...
No.
It's natural. Golden sheen sapphire. Never been done before. Will never be done again. You are going to have a very strongly worded email coming to your inbox
Make sure
anytime
you go
now.
downstairs, please. Okay, I need all 3 strands. Thank you, darling.
Oh, Alison, you've been working with some of
stunning.
these, and they're stunning, aren't they? I mean, look at some of the pieces. I love them. And you've literally just been playing with these this morning, haven't you?
Yeah, I just had to play with a couple of them. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. I love them with that champagne gold colour as well, because it's really picking up that sheen.
Oh, absolutely.
Not
and they
that
all
it needs
have
much
it.
drawing.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Wait until you get these home, see them for yourself. You've got a 60-day money-back guarantee. You also need to absolutely add your authenticity certificate with these, because they are natural. It's important that that's in the graphics there, because there is no way in a million years that we should be anywhere near that price when these are 100% natural golden sheen sapphire. Please just have a look online and see, Google for yourself. The only prices that I found were individual stones, loose stones, that were all over £3,000. Honestly, it's amazing. Oh, thank you. I've hurt my chin when it hit the desk, Margot. I know, we're all in the same boat.
With you, Margot, definitely. The reason I cover my face is just in case anything rude slipped out. That was amazing.
Frana. Pardon? I know. And Marie was just about to turn off to go and do some housework, but then so Alison Terry might have to keep watching. Oh, honestly, it's...
Yeah, it's incredible. Incredible.
Brilliant. We've got 2 other strands.
Oh my gosh.
This one.
Stunning.
The Sheila.
I know.
It's got this... The fact that this is got so much sheen to it. Do you see what I mean? So... Oh, these are the rondelles.
Yeah, the ovals.
Oh, we're going to do the ovals. The one that Alison's worked with.
My strands, I believe someone said.
Now, Alison has taken a couple off this strand to work with. Do you know what I find absolutely amazing? So if we just focus on just one of them even, the sheen that you're going to get when you get it outside, it looks great here in the studio, but we've taken it outside, it looks even better. So this one, Right, if you imagine a star sapphire and how a star sapphire is sort of formed, it's basically almost got too much. If it were to have like one line going through or a couple of lines and it almost looks like a star, this has got so much of that it's just covering the whole of the front of the gemstone. It's just a work of Mother Nature. It's just amazing. I don't really know how to describe it. I've never seen it before, but
it is. It's just so unusual, so rare. I'm fascinated with it. It's the sort of jewellery. I did think about making a necklace, and I would like to go for a big statement piece. But it's the sort of jewellery that I want to look at. I am a selfish jewellery wearer, and I do like, you know, something like that. I want the pleasure of looking at it.
Yeah.
I love wearing jewellery, but I like, if it's something like that, I want to see it. Fine, everybody else gets to see it, but I want to see it.
Absolutely. Especially a gemstone with personality like this. Yeah. You're thinking, what's it doing now? What is it doing in this lighting condition? How does it look now? What are other people saying? Because it is sort of changing all the time. And we said earlier on that we really like that you've only used minimal gemstones in this.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've made 2 pieces. I've used three gemstones, and they're not the biggest, they're the smallest 3 off one end of the strand. I haven't pulled them through and got the biggest ones, and look at how they perform. I mean, that bracelet, when you were doing that, almost had shades of purple on it.
Yeah,
it's fascinating.
Oh, wait till you see it for yourself. Now, are we ready with the price?
Oh gosh, no.
$99.95? Nope.
Yeah.
$49.95? $39?
Oh.
Match to the price. Just because we know how many people are going to be missing out. Oh, I'm so sorry in advance. If you get it, well done. We've got Linda, Hilda, Elizabeth, Catherine, Margaret, Claire, Karen, Lynn. You are becoming collectors of some of the most expensive, the highest end sapphires I've ever seen. Some of the rarest sapphires I've ever witnessed.
And can I say, this is another gemstone I think is very unisex.
I do agree, yeah.
I think it's the sort of gemstone, you know, different people can wear. Yeah, any gemstone, don't get me wrong, any gemstone, any gender can wear. And anybody can, should never be afraid to wear.
Of course, absolutely.
But some are they draw. So I do this do you know what? I want to go home and make something in sterling silver and have a heavy patina on it, and I think this is really going to pop out of that.
Gorgeous.
It's going to look stunning.
What colour was the wire that you used with this? Because it works really well.
So
was that the champagne gold?
Yeah.
That looks beautiful.
The champagne gold looks lovely with it.
Bearing in mind, you're getting a whole strand, remember. You will get the whole strand. Alison has absolutely dived into this. There's so many of you there, it's sold out.
Oh,
no. It has sold out, sorry. Don't forget. Let me just tell you, 12 o'clock coming up. Stay around, we've got turquoise. We've got a turquoise, we've got another beautiful, I'll show it to you, another beautiful strand at 12 o'clock. It's on pre-order. At the moment, it's on pre-order. That's coming up with Danny and Jenny.
Now that's going to go beautifully with that sapphire.
Oh,
look at those colours together.
Oh, should we do the last strand?
Oh no!
Going out with a bang. Last one. And I must say, in the rondelles, the way that they move, you're really seeing that optical. I don't want to call it like an illusion, because it's not. It's really there. It's not no trick of the cameras or the lighting. It's literally
phenomena. A
natural phenomena. I love that. Look at that. They do. They look like they're coated. They're not. Ollie, they're really not. I was like, hang on, have they got this treatment? Are you sure they're not this? No, they're natural. Are you sure though? Yep, we are absolutely sure they are natural. So multi-buy's already in. I'm thinking of the 2 smallest ones from there would look amazing in a wirework dragon for eyes. Oh, yes. Because that eyes, you know, I always put everything in a dragon if I can. I'll make a dragon out of anything. But they'd look amazing because you've got that phenomenon, because you've got that effect. They give the sculptures personality. If it's just flat, you get a lot. You don't want a dull eye, because that doesn't. Whereas something like this, it's going to move and change, and it gives you that personality. Oh, in a sterling silver dragon. Oh, absolutely. Sitting on a piece of amber. Oh, I'm there. I've done it. Guess what I'm doing this evening? Come on, John, you got to get this. 25 carats natural golden sheen sapphire, faceted rondelles on the strand. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. What does that make our price per gem? Oh, just pounds per gem. It's crazy. £1.81. £1.81. I thought this was going to be one of the most expensive, you know, gems I'd ever bought at Jewellery Maker, ever. Can't believe it. Please do not use it like, you know, you spent less than £50, £60. No. But I suppose, on the other hand, don't be afraid of using it.
Don't be afraid of using it, but don't price it at the price you've just bought it for.
Good point.
Actually do your market research on the gemstone, you know? Give it its proper value.
Absolutely. Remember, we only started with, well, less than 100 of these. I think we had 84. There's 15 left to be checked out. Anna, Wiltshire, Anne, Linda, Sue, Lee, collector in Cumbria, Christina, London, Mother Tidville, and Mandy. I really hope you managed to get this. There's a lot of you that have got it in your basket, and we are nearing up on selling out on all 3. Whoever manages to get them. Oh, I can't wait to see your pieces. Remember, the only other one that you can get is on the website. It's £200 on our website. Unbelievable.
Bonkers.
Right, it's gone. Should we have a look at what's coming up in the day? We've got the masterclass with Sheila. We've got the pearl box. You can see all of the pearls.
Wow.
They've taken out of the box to put them in. Sheila, obviously, she loves her pearls, and she's done lots of jewellery. Loads and loads of jewellery. Which are brilliant. That's going to be a fabulous auction coming up with Danny. Tom. Oh, he's gone. I'll show you what Tom Near is coming up at 3 o'clock. He's manager's special. Lapis, howlite and rose quartz. Over 600 carats. He's very excited about his show. 3 o'clock, he will be with you. No, I don't know the price. I won't tell it. 3 strands. Okay. No.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
Right, set your alarm, and whatever you do, you have to come back. There's your code there. There's your code. Are you going to put it on pre-order, Tom? It's on pre-order now. Pre-order it. Definitely. It's on pre-order on the website. Definitely pre-order. All 3.
Oh.
All 3. Big quantity, low price.
Yeah.
Like,
wow.
Really low. How low can he go price?
He's making
friends. Oh, yeah. I suppose he's trying to make friends, isn't he? Oh, Tom.
Oh, they're going to love you, Tom.
Right. We've got... Oh, he's going to have a brilliant show. He's got a brilliant show. Should we do some more chains? Oh, no. Hang on. I've got a bit in a tangle. Let's do 1. How many have I got here? Loads by the looks of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 18-inch length chains. They've got the nice big round bolt ring clasps. Oh, sorry. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 of your solid these are your silver plated base metal, therefore you're going to get a brilliant price on these. 18-inch length curb chain going to a fantastic price.
Aren't they stunning? See, I think a curb chain as well is one of the more unisex. The Figaro I always think is a more feminine chain.
Yeah.
The curb chain I always think is a more unisex chain. Yeah. Again, there's no rules. You wear what you like.
Absolutely. I'm ready.
Oh.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Are you ready? You've got to be on the ball at home to make the most of that. £5.95. All 5 of them. All 5 of your silver... Gone.
Yeah. You think? £5.95 for 5?
Diamond cut. Diamond cut.
Oh,
you know this is going to be on and gone. Get ready on the web. Be quick on the phones. Okay. This is your silver again. Silver covered base metal. We're going low. Oh, no. This is sterling silver. Big difference. Remember that when you see the price. 18-inch length chain, 95 solid sterling silver, diamond cut.
Look at that sparkle.
Oh, we're all just waiting on the edge of our seats like, what can he do next? Has this been the craziest 4 hours or what?
Wow.
£9.95. Remember that is diamond cut, sterling silver, 18-inch length chain. Oh, well done, everybody. It's not very often that you get a diamond cut sterling silver chain.
Is it?
No.
Lovely.
They're so sparkly, they really are. Well done, Brenda, Sarah, Antoinette, you're there. Angela, Greater London, Jacqueline, Christine, Angela, Claire, Vanessa. Well done, everybody. £9.95. Don't forget,
That's
as you
amazing.
say, 10 minutes away until the turquoise. In fact, I'm going to give you a heads up on price. It's under 20.
That's crazy.
Under 20. I say that. We, yeah, you have to, if he doesn't go that low, you have to say, Vic said you're going under 20. I'm putting pressure on Danny now. This one's beautiful. What style is this called? Because I like that. It's called a round box.
Yeah, it's a nice chain.
Yeah.
So it's built like a box chain, but it's really smooth and round to feel. It's not angular, but you're still getting that almost plate of sparkle, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. That's really nice.
It's lovely, isn't it?
95 solid sterling silver, your round box chain. 18-inch length chain as well is a nice length, isn't it?
Yeah, 18-inch, lovely.
Okay. £7.95.
Wow.
That is all. Honestly, I can't. We've said this a lot, but it's really good for a box chain, and it's solid sterling silver. You do have your 925 little stamp on there as well. But what I suggest is you go and have a look elsewhere on the high street and see how much. 25, 30, 35 pounds. You probably seriously. It's that big of a difference I found from elsewhere. Less than £8 if you've never bought from us before. Today's the day to do it. We've had loads of new buyers, haven't we?
Yeah, I know, it's been great.
Really lovely to see so many new bidders. Don't forget your DVD.
Maker.
Oh, I know. And it is such a beautiful, it's a lovely family,
Fabulous.
isn't it, in community?
It is. It is.
And there's lots of demonstrations on the website. You've got lots of on the Facebook page as well.
Yeah, so there's a JM Facebook page. There's also a new, is it a new members Facebook page? Can't remember what it's called. There's also, all the guest designers have their own Facebook pages, all your presenters have Facebook pages. They also do a beginner, so if you're a beginner, they do a beginner's hour on a Thursday, is it?
Yeah,
6 till?
Thursday evenings.
Yeah.
6 o'clock.
Fabulous.
And by the way, you're going to put your kits on the Facebook page as well, aren't you?
Yeah,
well,
Michael's going to do that for me.
Isn't it good?
When I say you.
Don't forget, the bundle at 3 o'clock, Tom Neary's bundle, is going crazy already. 300 available. Oh, you know that's going to go low. It's going way too low, I must say. Lapis, howlite, and your rose quartz.
Beautiful.
The price just for the lapis is ridiculous. It is actually ridiculously low. And then you're also getting howlite and rose quartz. So do stay tuned for Tom's show, 3 o'clock. Ooh. Right, we've also got, a bit of Swarovski. Yes, please. Swarovski do it. They do what they do very, very well, don't they? Can't beat it. Oh, I've got the wrong one. Number 12. Oh, here you go. 2 meters of chain. So if you loved the beaded chains earlier on, I think you're going to love these too. You've got your bezel Swarovski channel chain. These are lovely.
So you're back to sparkle again. Again, they'd make a nice glasses chain.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I can obviously shorten these. I can cut between the links. You might lose, like you say, one of the...
You might lose... Have they got jump rings between each of the links? So all you're losing is the jump ring.
Actually, you have. So you could just open and close it. They look like they're open jump rings.
Yeah, whether it's an open one or not, all you have to do is do a little snip, and you can open it. They're great. And don't forget, you know, when I talk glasses chains, it doesn't have to be reading glasses or whatever. It can be sunglasses.
Yeah, good idea. So you've got how many of these? 4. 4 of your 50 centimetre chains. So that's 2 meters in total. It should be £119. Remember, if you go into any of the Swarovski stores, how much do you pay for their jewellery? You're allowed to say that this is Swarovski elements, can't you?
Yeah, you can say you've used it with Swarovski elements. It's not Swarovski jewellery because Swarovski haven't made the jewellery. Yeah. But you have made it with Swarovski. You can certainly display the Swarovski name.
Absolutely, yeah. And especially at these sort of prices. By the way, have you noticed the graphics? This was a Steve Super Saver.
Wow.
That was a very, very low price. Margaret, Jackie, Catherine, you're there. Susie, well done. Marie, Alison, Catherine, thanks so much for your company all day today. It's been really, really lovely spending the morning with you. And Jenny is going to be up with the turquoise. Don't forget, you see it there. The turquoise is coming up straight after the break. Sheila's going to be joining Jenny as well for a great mid-show. You've also got the pearl box coming up at 1 o'clock. Lots to do today. It's going to be brilliant. So we'll leave you in the very capable hands of Jenny, Clary and Sheila. Thank you so much, Alison.
You're welcome.
It's been really good.
We must do this again sometime.
We must do it again. When are you back in?
I'm back on the 8th, on the morning.
We're 1st of August already, aren't we? It's crazy, absolutely crazy. I'll remind you, do not forget as well. Tom, I'm so excited for you, Tom. He's eagerly waiting in the wings to get in the hot seat. He's going to be there. All the late show starting. Your show starts at 2 o'clock though, doesn't it? So 2 o'clock, but don't forget 3 o'clock. It's on pre-order already, so absolutely take advantage. The price of just the lapis. Just for the lapis would be brilliant. Getting howlite, rose quartz and your lapis. It's worth having a speak to the customer service team and finding out availability. I think our deal of the day is gone now. I think it has sold out completely. So if you missed the turquoise, definitely stay tuned for Jenny. As I say, it's been so lovely seeing you.
It's been
Thank you.
And thank you everybody, because it's been so nice having everyone there.
It's been mad, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Madness. Really busy today. Stay exactly where you are though, because I'm sure the madness will continue with the mid-show. I will see you very, very soon. Thanks for your company. Don't go anywhere. Jenny's back after this.